So, welcome to session 34. And previously, Raging Ire won the expert rank at Marshall Tournament, and the entire group was invited to the Valenstar celebration of Gadrek on Nibbin Day 5th of Psyllium. You discovered that the sword and shield symbol is the signal for the Blackstone Blade, a well-known weapon shop. You also discovered the meaning of the guild symbol found on the medallion during the festival. After investigating the Blackstone Blade, you found out the meeting was cancelled, but another will occur on Barisha Day, the 4th, at midnight, which is tonight. You learned about Lavinia, the ring Gimbal had given her, and had been sent to retrieve it before it's too late. You tracked it down, retrieving it from Farrelly, Dolores' new girlfriend. You investigated the loan sharks and determined them to be a business called Joaquin Services. You discovered the location of Joaquin Services' main base of operation, a rundown shop not too far away. Meanwhile, you continue to investigate the blue sand dealers and track them down to the Full Barrow. There you managed to piece together a passcode and determine the likely true source, Kensing Carpentry. Devak, you underwent the test at the necropolis for the Circle of Life and passed. Devak, you are also expected to return tonight at midnight for the official ceremony where you will gain full access. As the group, after interrogating your prisoners, you decided to investigate Joaquin's services. You managed to find the deed to Lavinia's shop, find out about the organization's plans, and destroyed the operation in the bloodiest way possible. In so doing, you most likely started a rumor about the Master. As we begin, it is the morning of the 4th, a somewhat cloudy and cool day. You have just woken up from a short rest. However, before moving on, is there anything that anybody was doing that evening before sleeping?
Um, I have 80 pounds that I need to unencumber myself with. If Oreo, you want to go ahead and go through your treasure here?
Uh, sure. Give me a sec. I guess first question is who among the people here do not want to take gold? Because I made some maths figuring out um who was gonna take or not. So anybody who is not taking, can you speak up?
Me.
Everybody, wait, what?
Who's me?
Ire.
Okay, so Ira, you're not taking it, and Galen, I'm assuming you're gonna take money.
Uh, how much is it? Because if it's a
It's a
lot,
lot.
Yeah, it was 80 pounds. That's why I
Oh,
offered to carry it for Oreo.
God,
It's 80
so
pounds
much. I
of
don't know if I
coins.
want to even be carrying that much stuff.
Well, we can always take it to the money exchange and get it for a higher denomination. But for right now, it's a big, heavy.
I think I'll pass.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Galen and I don't take any, and then I'm going to assume because the bot's taken money before, so I'll say that he's going to take some.
Fair enough.
And then Pico, are you gonna take any?
Sure.
And then of course, are we gonna take some? So that means it's 17 gold for between Oreo, Ragu, Devak, and Pico. Technically would be 16 for Galen and I. I'm gonna say we'll put it in a separate fund or something and we can deal with that then. 750 SP for the people that are taking money. And copper is, wait, I'm sorry, I got it. No, I got it right. 250 for the copper.
Okay, so that's 17 gold each, 750 silver each, and 250 copper each.
Yeah.
Either you're muted and coming through Jeremy's, or you're having a mic problem.
Me?
No, Dave.
Oh.
The mic seems to be on.
I can
Can
hear him.
anybody else hear? All right.
I
Yeah.
can hear him fine, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check here because I'm here very quietly. All right, keep talking, Dave.
blah, blah, blah. This is really super important.
Okay.
Actually, if we're doing, oh, okay.
You're good. Okay. We can keep going.
All right.
Sorry.
But yeah, Galen, you missed the whole Call of Cthulhu event last time.
All of Cthulhu. What did you guys do?
Well, I don't know if you've ever heard about the splitting headache plan I had involving Wild Shape. But basically, the main bad guy I had turned into a flea for scouting purposes. And when we found the guy, I ended up crawling in his ear right as the battle started. And once his hit points were down low enough where I could survive, I wild shaped into a giant octopus, basically exploding out of his head. But
Oh
that did enough
God.
damage to me. It destroyed the giant octopus form too, and did some damage to my regular body. So, yeah, basically octopus guts everywhere. Well, and the guys. And just
That
in time for some of the bad guys to walk in and see their boss's head explode.
that is
Yeah, with weird tentacles and all sorts of nasty, strange Cthulhu things.
Yeah, and Oreo was
Just
trying to
horror.
keep them out, but they managed to break through anyway, just in time.
sounds about right.
Oreo, I think there was something else you were doing as well.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having to mess with the character sheet.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Let me see at the thug place, I found a safe. I've spent, I guess, over maybe a day, just trying to break through it. That I've managed to break through it.
You did. And inside you found a sack with 500 silvers carefully tied off, and you also found a scroll that was carefully tied closed.
Tight clothes?
Yeah,
Okay, so there's no seal to it. It's just tied with something. Okay.
yeah.
Is there? I'm kind of curious. Can I use my current stupidly low Arcana to see if I can tell if there's something magical to this thing? I'll open it up and check it out.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check if you want.
Um, nope. Don't know squat.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, yeah, there may be magic. You're not sure. All right, so you open it up, and inside you see a carefully written letter. So you should actually see it. It should have popped up in on the right side, called Full Barrow Note. Do you see it?
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And if you decide to show it to everybody, let me know, and I'll just share it. In the meantime, it's you're the one looking at it.
yeah, go ahead and share it with everybody. It's fine. I'm just really slow right now. Sorry, I'm just trying to do a couple things at the same time. But yeah, just share it with everybody so everybody can read it.
Okay.
And you said it was 500 silvers on this thing, and okay, I think I'm good.
All right.
Oh, no, last thing. I'm
There it is.
giving the letters of the apothecary to Pico, so there you go. Take those.
Ooh. Just practically bouncing on my heels at the sight of these. Thank you.
Yup.
All right. So yeah, Oreo. Anyway, you should see the note. So you probably want to read that.
I do, but that's why I also wanted to share with everybody because I'm not reading it at the moment. Again, I'm trying to do a couple things at the same time. So assume that I'm sharing this with you guys, so you guys feel free to read it.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. So it looks like this is our in with the guild people.
I was gonna say, can we pick this up? I mean, I don't know what this cloak is, but apparently it's valuable. We might have to pay the 500 silvers for it, but
Yeah, I think the cloak is important. I mean, obviously, this is
yeah, and if it's a if it's a blind drop, then simply have this note and it doesn't matter who it is. Or Oreo, you're pretty good with disguise, aren't you?
No, said that.
No? Oh, well, I happen to be a tall half elf and oh sorry. I'm happening to be a tall half elf and well the person we took out for this is also a tall half elf.
Then it sounds like you should be doing it.
Okay, I just need to look a little bit more like him before his unfortunate accident. But then when we get the cloak, we can figure out what it is and who needs it.
Sure.
Are you sure that you want to disguise yourself as somebody who is graphically exploded?
How fast does the word travel?
Well, hold on. Before you continue with your plans, Oreo, you should probably tell them where you found this.
Oh, right. So I found this at I think the thug place that we first went through. I don't know. I'm sorry that for that part of the detail I'm a little off of
It
right
would be
now,
that
but
you actually found it when you were handling the full barrel.
full barrel. There you go. Okay, so it
Oh,
was at
okay.
that.
So
It's completely irrelevant to the thugs that we've been fighting
okay.
with recently. Is
In
the point?
in that case, never mind. Yeah, that would be a dumb plan then. Yes.
Yeah, it's about the drug ring.
Okay.
Yeah, because during that night when Oreo was up sneaking around upstairs, she happened to find it. And you remember when you stuffed it full of books to try to make it look even with the carpet?
Yep. And Devok, are you on right now?
I just got here.
Okay. Let me know when you're actually in your character sheet and everything, so I can give you a note of what gold you've got that we've just split up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to be there.
Okay.
Sorry.
In the meantime, I went ahead and moved you over to the map. And Devak, you weren't here, but as part of the recap, I reminded you that you had the ceremony to finally become the full member tonight at midnight.
Okay, yeah. Okay, how much gold should I be having?
Okay, so add up 17 gold, 750 silver, and 250 copper.
Okay. How much silver?
750.
Oof. Okay.
You should thank Ire and Galen for not wanting to take any, apparently.
Yeah, apparently they don't want to be rewarded for the path of the righteous.
Understandable.
I already have a lot of money. I don't really need much more.
Alrighty, so like I said, it is in the morning on the 4th. So what are you going to do?
Ragu, you're not going to try and get yourself killed or anything, are you?
Definitely have no plans for that anytime soon.
All right, well, I'm going to spend a couple hours over at the library then. I'm going to go ahead and try and wrap up some of the research I was doing. Plus, Evala might be able to point me in the right direction as far as, making sure everything is straightened out with this deed.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you arrive, and Avala looks at you with an exasperated face, and she says, "Remember all those books I got for you, and you're going to come just right back? Well, I had to put them all away now. So, what are you planning on doing today?"
Well, actually, I was going to finish up that research, but I guess first, I ended up coming into some property, and the previous owner had passed away, was my understanding, and was wondering if you knew who I'd need to speak to regarding kind of official recognition of property transfers.
I see. Do you happen to have the documents?
Yep, right here.
All right. Well, it is pretty clear that at least up until now, Rachel Torr has been handling this. He's a magistrate, and so you will need to you'll need to go to the official hall of properties, and that can be found in the civic district. And she pulls out a map and she points to it so you can see right here. It's actually the same area where you had to find information about businesses in the past. Says, yeah, if you head there, there will and you ask to see the magistrate, then you can get it resolved. Usually they have to be there for transfers, I believe, but I guess since you said the person passed away, I'm not sure how they handle that. You'll have to discuss that with the magistrate.
Alrighty, thank you. So actually, I think I'll go deal with that first before trying to get back into the research. In fact, actually, I'm gonna go get Ragu and have him go with me over to Gimbel's shop first.
Okay, so you go back to get Ragu. Ragu, are you still there when he comes back?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you and Gimbal head to the shop. In the meantime, what's everybody else doing?
Question.
No.
Do we have anything to work on regarding our movement?
Probably, but I haven't thought of what we should do next.
Do we have any investigation to do with your drug ring anymore, or
Oh,
did that all pan out?
definitely. We have two leads to follow now that that note's been decoded. The first is there was another building that we needed to check out. I don't remember the name. It's been too long now. I'll look it up in a second. But there was like another building that was getting supplied by the Full Barrow. And then obviously we can do that handoff to try and get more information on whoever is funding this. So that's kind of where we go from there. Although I'm not sure I really want to do either of those things without most of the party.
Okay.
Is this the
go
fourth,
ahead.
Jeremy, just
It
to
is
be
the
sure?
fourth. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. So if you your character would remember, it's Kensing,
Yes,
Kensing Carpentry,
Yes,
and
Kensing
you got
Carpentry.
that passcode, and it looked like the supplies from Full Barrow were coming from there.
Yes.
And then, of course, you have Kragar and at the Gadric Temple, who sent you on all this to begin with.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is Joel Devok. Are you doing anything?
Guess I'll just. Well, it's just a ceremony I'm doing tonight, right? I already passed like the exam.
Yeah, so your understanding is the ceremony, there's going to be some official thing. You're not sure what you have to do exactly, but assuming you go through the ceremony, at the end you'll have full access and everything. Until then, you're still treated as an outsider.
Okay. Then I'm not sure I have much to do.
Okay.
I'll just hang out.
Okay. Anybody else? Oreo or Ire?
No.
Go ahead.
No, I said I don't have anything.
I do want to go to the market areas to find Toulouse. See if I
Okay.
can find her.
Yeah, she's in her shop.
I will go in and ask, I guess, catch up a little bit and then see if I can show her the symbol off of the full barrel note, the one that we just found from the safe. Because I would like to ask her if they know anything about this particular guild or whatever the symbol is associated with, and if they happen to know what their specialization is around.
She looks at it and she says, "Yeah, it's the same symbol you showed me
Yep.
back, yeah, at the festival."
Medallion.
And it wait, hold on, 1 second.
I
I
just forgot what the name of that particular symbol was. I was trying to look in my notes and I couldn't find it
Yeah,
for whatever
she
reason.
says, "Yeah, it's the Metal Forgers Guild."
Metal Forge, is that it was? Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, my understanding is they were of great importance at one point, and their importance has fallen or fell when Mavin transitioned from ore processing and metalworking over toward exploration of the ruins and the maw and the portals and everything.
Okay, but I mean, I guess what I was trying to ask is if, and this is where she'll get probably a bit more subtle about it, but she's gonna ask if she happens to know of any place that happens to know how to enchant particular armor.
She listens like, well, I can. That's certainly something I can look into. Unfortunately, that stuff is somewhat regulated, and but I can certainly talk to my contacts. And how about you come back maybe tomorrow or the next day, and then I should have some information for you.
Okay. And she'll just take that and head back.
But before you go, she stops. She's like, "But I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to ask you for like another 35 silvers. You know, to kind of spread around. If you know what I'm saying."
I give her 100 silvers. You're actually doing me a favor right now by taking this, so go
Oh,
ahead.
oh, thank you. She takes it. Is anything else you need while you're here?
Not at the moment. You've done quite a bit. Thanks a lot. And she'll take off.
Oh, and I don't have any solid information here. But if you do wind up going to that Metal Forgers Guild for whatever reason, um, there's something weird going on there. I don't know what it is, but there's some weird connections. So just be
Weird in
careful.
what sense, though?
Well, let's just say I've been hearing of certain underground elements having connections there, unsavory types.
Okay. All right. I'll keep a note.
All right. See you later.
Yep.
All right.
And then, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. And so going back, Ragu and Pico, you arrive at Gimbal shop. He's sitting inside. So what do you do?
I walk in, hey, Gimbal, my friend, and I
Oh, he
take off the
waves.
ring.
Oh, welcome. Do you have the ring with you?
I do, and I take the ring off and I hand it to him.
Yeah, he just kind of takes a look at it and he kind of rubs on a little bit, and then he hands it back. Says, "Thank you for getting that. I can't thank you enough."
Not a problem. We have a little bit more. Uh, my friend Pico here would like to talk with you.
Okay, Pico.
So, as it turns out, there was actually quite the conspiracy going on, and it looks like plenty of other people other than Lavinia were going to be targeted. So, we've seen to it that those plans are not going to move forward, but in the process, we managed to obtain the deed to Lavinia's property. Um, I was actually thinking about trying to get the shop reopened as the apothecary that it already is, and maybe move the group into it. And I was wondering if you would, if you had any information, if there was anything you knew of that might help smooth over the transfer of the property. just to make sure it stays out of the hands of these criminal elements.
Okay. Well, I thank you for bringing that to my attention. I can. Do you have the document?
Yep, right
I'm
here.
actually not sure who handled this one, so he takes a look. Okay, so it's racial, huh? Well, okay. So here's the thing. Tell racial that if he makes this easy, that his scandal remains private. And you can tell him that that was that's from Gimbal.
Alrighty.
That's about all I can do. I believe there's going to be some monetary cost. I don't know the I don't remember what it was, um, and that's unavoidable, unfortunately.
All right. Well, thank you. That's very helpful. We also have no plans to change the name of the shop. Figured that could sort of serve as a little bit of a memorial to her. To her.
Well, thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. Um, Although one thing if you are taking it, you'll need to keep in mind is there should also be a notice of property taxes and fees that you've probably found. Hopefully, if not, they'll issue you a new one. Anyway, so just be aware that owning the residence does cost money, and you do have to pay toward the guild as well. It's not that much. It's not since it's not a very large shop. Although if you make it larger or that kind of thing, then that the amount will go up, of course. So just keep that in mind. Um, that it is going to be a cost for you.
Yep. Yeah, we found that notice as well. All right. Well, thank you very much for your help. We'll go talk to Rachel.
Okay. So he waves as you leave, and as you're about to leave the door, he says, "Oh, turn the sign over. We might as well open up."
Oh, okay. Flip that over. And then one last thing. Yeah. Um, Here's Tapkin's key and his red sequins. Um, it's probably going to be safe for him to go home in the next day or two, but we'll probably want to keep an eye out just to make sure everything's okay. But
He looks at your jars of the red sequins, and he's like, um, "Why do you have that?" Out of curiosity.
um, it's a long story, but suffice to say that as unlikely as they were, they're going to go a long way towards making sure that any of the criminals associated with this don't want to retaliate.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Probably the best. Less I know, the better. And as you leave, it does occur to you that you have a certain thug who's still in a barrel.
Yeah, we got to make sure that he goes and spreads some news. We'll deal with the paperwork first.
Okay, so you're at Gimple's shop. What are you going to do next?
Go to meet Rachel.
Okay, you start heading over there. It takes you about 15 minutes or so, and you notice, once again that you're in the sorry, that you're in the civic district, of course, but you notice the buildings are clean. You see the guards walking along the streets, keeping order. There are far fewer homeless that you can spot, but so close to the inner walls, it's no wonder. And eventually, you find the building that basically has various different houses on the sign, and it says property management.
All right, so I'll make my way inside.
You see a halfling woman behind a very large desk that is much too large for her, and you see papers stacked everywhere, and you see her nose in a scroll reading. What do you do?
Good morning.
She looks up. Oh, you startled me. What do you need?
I'm here to speak with Rachel regarding transfer of a deed or notarization of a property transfer.
All right, Rachel. All right, let me let him know you're here. Please wait. So she jumps down and goes into a room in the back, and then she comes out. Oh, he's busy at the moment, but he'll be back after lunch.
Well, I'm not in a hurry. Um, could you let him know that this business involves gimbal?
Um, sure. One moment. He goes to the back, and then she comes back out. Okay, he'll see you now. And then she leads you into the back of the building, into a lush office. And you see this rotund man in fine clothing that's a little bit more stained than you would expect. And he looks at you and says, like, all right, what is this business you have that involves gimbal?
Uh, well, I show him the property deed, and the owner of this property was recently deceased, and the property is now come under my possession. But of course, I need to have this transfer notarized. And Gimbal says that if this process goes smoothly, that uh, certain little details will remain private.
He growls under his breath, damn that man. One of these days. All right then. Let me see your paperwork. He
Okay,
uh,
hand it over.
he looks over it. You notice he scrutinizes it very closely, and then he looks up and he says, "This is all in order. The standard fee for a business of this caliber to transfer ownership is 1,000 silvers."
All right.
Do you need some help with that, or are we okay? I should
I
give you
think
half.
I think I should be okay because I can deal with the 750 silvers that that Oreo just gave us, which just leaves 250 for let's see, what do I got here? So yeah, I guess I can hand over 25 gold. So that should add up to 1,000.
Okay, so you give him the money. He takes it, and then he pulls out what looks like some sort of contract, and then he signs in a couple of places, and then he turns it over to you. All right, sir, who is the official owner?
Um,
He looks between you and Ragu.
all right, go ahead and put down Peak of the Keystone.
All right, please sign here, 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 initial there. Make sure to get the date correct. And this goes on for a while as he points to different pages. And the pages seem to come in a blur as after the 50th page, you just get tired of signing over and over and over again. And then you realized that about 45 minutes has passed. Very well, sir. He gathers it up. Pico of the Keystone. Last bit of documentation here. What is what affiliation do you have, if any, within the city? Any sort of guilds or other organizations you belong to, that kind of thing.
All right. Well, I work with the Nexus Guild and also the Arcane Tower.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. He fills those out. All right, so we have your money. We have this paperwork filled out. He assigns some more things. And then I says, all right, sir. Well, have a good day. Your business has been concluded and it will be made official tomorrow. I have to go through the court system, you see. And I would ask that you not make any drastic changes to the property until that time. Is there any questions that you have?
I don't think I have any at this time.
Very good, sir. And please tell Gimbal that he can crawl under the rock that he came out from and to damn him to hell. Have a good day.
Thank you. Likewise. I'm gonna go ahead and
As
excuse
we're leaving,
myself.
quietly, I lean over and say, I did not know Gimbal was so popular.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought his popularity is what attracts you to him. You know, he apparently knows everybody.
Alrighty, so
Tell
you
you.
leave. So what do you do next?
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my original plan to do some research at the library for a couple hours. So I guess I'll part ways with Ragu and head off to do that.
Okay.
Okay. I shall go back to the apartments to see if anybody else is doing anything or needing help.
Okay, you do so. So what does everybody else say when he asks about that? It's probably around 11 o'clock in the morning at this point. Go ahead. Okay, you find everybody basically just kind of lounging around. Nobody's has left to do anything at this point except Pico.
All right.
I said that I would have left, but probably before he would have gone in. I wanted to see if there's any spot that's like a bank that I can make exchanges of coin with.
There are money exchange places, and they'll happily exchange your money however you want. However, there's a fee of 10%.
10%? Jeez, then never mind. We'll go back to the apartment.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. When you arrive, Raku, you find the Oreo looks annoyed about something.
How are you doing, Guido?
No, I'm good. I'm not annoyed. I just, yeah, just you see me heavier than normal.
Okay. So is there anything anybody was doing today?
I was hoping to hit one of the locations for the drug ring, but I don't want to go with not very many people. That makes sense.
I agree.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. We could
Happy
just
to
ditch
join.
Pico.
Okay.
Alright. Let's do. Did the note that you had, Oreo, that didn't have like a date for the drop or anything, right?
I have no idea, but it doesn't, because there isn't one, I'm not putting a priority to it, so.
Yeah, I agree. Let's check out Kensington. The Kensing.
Kensington.
Yes, thank you. Kensing Carpentry. Let's
Um,
go there.
Fair enough. When you guys go, are you gonna swing by and pick up Pico, or wait for him to be done, or are you just gonna go straight there?
Oh, yeah, is he in the similar area?
I'm not sure if he told you where he was going. He
Well,
probably told Ragu actually. Ragu,
Yeah,
you know he
he's at
went to
the
the
library.
library.
I can write him a note to say meet us at Kensington if you're not too busy.
sure.
And Char can fly back and tell us if he's not coming. So yeah, we
Alright,
can just do that really quick.
sounds
Okay,
good.
Pico, you got a note asking if you want to join them at Kings and Carpentry. How do you reply?
I'll go ahead and write on there. Yep, I will be right there. Actually, did they say when they were going?
Immediately. So we either write the note and Char flies off and we leave on our way, or is there anything else we need to prepare?
Um, I don't think there's
What?
really anything we need to prepare.
Okay.
All right, well, if the note indicated immediately or didn't imply later, I'll just go ahead and reply that I'll meet them at the location, send Char on his way, and then immediately put away the research material. And on my way out, apologize to Ivala about leaving the material behind. But
She gives you this look and then shrugs. Like, that's just the way it is.
well, it was an emergency. It turned out that Ragu had been attacked and almost killed by some thugs.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, I normally wouldn't dart off that way that fast without cleaning up afterwards. And I did put everything away this time.
All right. Well, tell Ragu to be more careful, and I hope he's okay.
Well, I think that's easier said than done, but I'll pass along the well wishes. Thank you.
Right. All right. So you eventually arrive. You had pretty good directions already, Galen, so you kind of just lead the way. And eventually you arrive at a large structure. It's 2 stories tall and seems to have a rather large yard that's all fenced in and gated. And you can see the main entrance is over here. You can see a sign sticking out that says Kensing Carpentry. And you can see a woman sweeping the street. You can see wagons passing back and forth on the wide street. And the doors right in front of you are large double doors. And based on the shape of the building, you think that is probably some sort of warehouse. So what do you do?
Okay, so the note that we completed actually told us what to do here. The code was 391. Hold on, let me pull up the note. Oh, I guess I can't find it in the handouts, but yeah, we know the code, but I think it said to go around the back. I think before we head in though, we should kind of scout it out, figure out what we're dealing with.
All right.
Sure.
Yes, I agree.
I will take one side, and I'm assuming the others will take another side.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading this way with Ire.
Okay. So the area that Ire and Oreo that you're walking around is an outer wooden fence, but you notice that it is rather tall and well built, and you can hear on the other side of the fence the sounds of saws on wood, and you can hear that there's people back there. And in the back where you are, you can see some buildings that basically the fence connects right to the building. And on your side as well, Galen. So there appears to be buildings in the backyard.
Cool. Okay, well,
Can I go ahead and just lean on the fence and look through Char's eyes, and he can do kind of a high flyby so we can see how many people are in there and what's going
Yeah,
on?
let me go ahead and just put you over since you can look through Char. So obviously you can't go any buildings, but you can move around your character to look around.
Okay.
You should be in the yard now, Ragu.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust my aspect ratio
Oh,
because I
okay.
didn't realize the map was so big. Okay, so all right. And as I'm leaning on the fence with my eyes closed, I'm just very quietly calling out to whoever's right there. All right, I see at least 2 thugs and a civilian. All right, 2 civilians.
And the
Um,
these these boxes they're stacked high, and they actually obscure your field of view. That's why you get that vision effect. Go ahead.
oh, okay, but yeah, they've got some very high some very high boxes that might be good for cover. All right, there's another civilian.
And so
Okay.
this is the gate that leads out. Up
All right.
here, this door is to a building or a workshop, and then on the other side there was a door to a building or a workshop. But you notice that this workshop appears to be guarded, whereas the other one does not.
Okay. Are there any windows, or is the workshops just simple buildings with no windows?
Yeah, there's no windows.
Okay. All right. There are buildings with no windows. The there is one thug that is guarding a workshop on the what is it? Uh, west. It's the west side, and there's another thug, and then a few civilians. Um, that's all I can
Since
see. I cannot see into the buildings. They are no windows.
since Char is flying around, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the second floor as well, just so you can fly around and check things out there if you want.
Oh, oh, awesome, awesome. Okay, the second story has oh, wait a second. Fly over here. On the second story, I am seeing another thug in what looks like a warehouse type room. Got lots and lots and lots of boxes and maybe a couple of couches and shelves and stuff.
So one thing you'll notice, go ahead and go back there where you were. You'll notice that this area is darker, and that's because it's basically an opening, and you're actually seeing the first floor down in that darker section. So this is
Ah,
the
okay.
second
A
floor.
hole.
This is the first floor.
Okay, so yes, I am seeing a hole in the second floor for loading equipment. I'm guessing kind of like a big hole in the top of a barn for
Yeah, so basically, equipment could be pulled up and down and all that kind of stuff.
okay. So there are at least 3 of the thugs in the 2 stories. Um, there seems to be a little
That's
nook
just a
here.
just a little dimple in the top floor. It's just a solid floor in the bottom.
Okay, all right, and that could be a very good crawly space for Oreo if she winds up on the roof. And then also flying over there, I see not much else. Yes, just the 3 thugs.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move you back now. All right.
Alright, so how do we want to approach this? It might be suspicious if we all came in as a group with the code, because that would
Yeah,
be
I
kind
think
of
I
weird.
agree.
So I'm not really sure how we want to take this.
Well, we could send in just maybe 2 or 3 of us.
As you
I
guys
suppose.
are kind of standing around discussing, you see the woman who was sleeping kind of walk up and
Oh,
holding her broom, and she's like, "Oh, can I ask what you guys are doing here? Could you guys clear out? We got a wagon coming in soon to pick up some stuff. We need this area clear, please.
oh, okay. We'll clear it.
Thank you." And then
Hmm.
she goes back to sweeping. All right. So what do you do?
Hmm.
And Oreo says she'll be right back, so I'm assuming she's sticking with you guys.
Yeah.
maybe we want to get in there before that wagon arrives so we can get a better look at it.
Yeah, I mean before the wagon arrives, but the wagon might have good stuff in it, so we might actually want to go in after the wagon arrives,
Hmm.
or use it like some
Well,
distraction.
which direction would the wagon be looking to be coming from? What is the
It's
main
it's coming
path?
into here. This is the
Yes,
path.
but from what direction?
I
Like
don't
we
Oh,
could
know.
leave this map area and go intercept it like 2 blocks away, and be hiding on the wagon to just get into the building if you're wanting.
yeah, she didn't tell you which direction it would come from. This here is a street that goes either direction, so it could be from either direction.
I
Okay.
don't know if that's the best plan, because then they'll be unloading the wagon and they'll just kind of see us in there chilling. I think
It's
we
just
should
difficult.
send in a couple of people with the code and then maybe have like people kind of drop off. I don't know. I'm not even sure how they do business in this area. Like they clearly go up and use the code to get in, but once they get in, I'm not sure. Not really sure what they get up to.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I don't know either.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Indeed.
As you guys are talking, you can see a fairly empty-looking wagon coming from this direction that seems to be heading toward the building.
Cool.
So what do you do?
Well, let's just watch the wagon get dealt with and see what's going on.
Okay. So yeah, the wagon comes down the street, and then you can see that it kind of stops right in front of the double doors, and then you see the street. Basically, there's like a T section, T intersection, and the wagon comes up. It pulls forward, and then they back it up slowly, and then they wind up opening the doors. So I'm going to move them over. They open the doors, and then you can see that people start loading large boxes onto the wagon from out of the warehouse.
Okay.
So as the loading is happening, you see some people kind of look at your group kind of oddly, but for the most part, they just keep loading. So what do you guys do?
Okay. So let's duck back. I think I have an idea.
All right.
So we should send a group of people into the building with the code, and I think the rest of the people should go check that wagon to see if it's delivering to drugs to the storage house.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
All right, cool. So let's do this. I guess I'm decent at talking, so I should maybe go into the building.
People can be quite charmed by a
Robot.
friendly-looking robot. Yeah, I am a pillar of the community.
Yes. Oh God. So yeah,
Would you like
however,
Char to monitor the wagon?
that sounds good.
So what is Char doing?
We were hoping he would monitor the wagon for us to see where it goes, and if it goes to what's this place? The storage house? The barrow down?
Charge
Depot?
kind of
The full barrel.
Full barrow.
if charges kind of circles, not low, high enough to not look conspicuous or anything. But if he just circles, can he keep eyes on the wagon?
Yeah, you could. You see the wagon is basically loaded with boxes, and then they kind of cover it up. There's a tarp that they cover the boxes with and kind of tie it down, and then the wagon leaves. And Char is circling as the wagon is starting to head through the city. So while the wagon is going, what are you guys gonna do? And I'll put
Okay.
this back. Yeah, the wagon's left. So what are you guys gonna do? And Char.
Yeah, so if Char just monitors that and makes sure that it's not going to the safe house, I think we should let's just go in, see what's happening.
Okay.
So
So
before we
you
go
know
in,
this leads into the yard.
oh, okay.
You know that the building entrance is over here. So what are you gonna do?
Okay. So we should probably go over there. Let me look at the code we had accumulated again. I may have put it in my notes actually. Hmm. Apparently I don't. It's okay. We still know what it is. So we should let's go to the front door. Screw it.
Okay.
To the front door.
You see that they've closed the warehouse once again, and the front door is unlocked. It does seem to still be business hours, so you can just pass through.
Okay, cool.
Okay, as you enter Ire, you hear and Galen. You see that someone's this large, bald, hulking person is sitting behind the desk, and he looks forward, and he says, "The name's Kolish Nethercoat. How can I help you?"
Hi,
Uh,
hi,
hello.
Polish.
Hey.
We're here on we have some business to take care of.
Yeah.
What kind of business?
It's in a business involving some lot numbers. Hold on, let me pull up. This is out of character. I need to actually search and pull up the code. Do you think this is the guy we give the code to? I mean, let's just start throwing it around until, something works.
What was your business again?
No, hold on. I said it's out of
Please
character. I'm
hold.
pulling up the code. I
Please
can't
hold while
find
I
it.
transfer you to a service representative.
No, don't do the robot thing.
Meanwhile, what are you and Pico doing? What is Ragu and Pico doing, if anything?
Just kind of really looking at the building from the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm got my clothes just covering the with the char.
Okay. Yeah, you see the wagons continuing to go down the streets. It's slow going, so it'll be a while before it gets anywhere. You're pretty sure, but it seems to be heading more or less in the direction of the full barrel.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys might want to hit that. I can't for the life of me find this code. Even the chat logs won't let me go all the way back. Oh, there's the full barrel. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's a
Yeah, I don't
sad
have
day.
it.
There is a way to open the chat log where it'll show previous sessions.
Yeah, but it
So,
only goes back to.
so here's what I'll do is you and Ire can make an intelligence check or no, a history check to see if you can recall, since you didn't keep a good note of it yourselves.
I love history.
Do you?
All right. So Ire, you remember that this is the code.
Yeah, C39.
Sem?
CERN?
CERN?
Because you guys had already pieced two pieces together and were able to figure out the number.
Is CERN part of the
And
code?
what is CERN?
That's what you remember from the two pieces.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's some
Thank you
business.
for holding.
It's some business about CERN. I think the lot number today is 39142.
He looks at you confused and he says, "Well, thanks for coming today and talking to old Colish here. Um, you said you had some business, right? If you, you've given me these numbers, but they don't mean anything to me. What's your
Oh,
business?
uh,
The-
wrong door?
What do you mean? Just tell me what you're here for. Are you here to pick up something? Are you here to drop off something? Are you going to order some furniture? What is it you're going to do?
we would like to. We're picking up some furniture.
Yeah, we're picking
Okay,
furniture.
that's what you should have started with.
Yeah,
All
Ah.
right then. Um, do you know if your furniture is already prepared, or is it still being produced?
Yeah, it's already prepared. Yeah.
it should be.
All right then. So let me. Okay, so he pulls out a book and he starts flipping through it. All right then. Okay, so here's what's available today. All right. So what's the name that you purchased the furniture under?
CERN.
CERN.
SERN.
I see. Okay. So what we're going to need you to do is you're going to need to go into the back. So go
Oh,
ahead
okay.
and go through the side gate. So if you leave here and then you head to the left, as you're leaving the door, you'll see a small gate that leads into the yard. If you enter there, you should be able to find the workshop from there.
Cool, thank you.
Understand all.
Have a good day, Kolish.
Thank you.
You're going the wrong way. Ike.
All right.
No.
Enter.
The gate is unlocked, so you
Thank you.
open it up.
Okay.
I don't. If you want, I don't know.
I'll tag along.
Okay, so you start heading back in the gate. You see what looks like a workshop. You hear sawing and hammering from the other side. You see large stacks of wooden crates, and between the gaps you see what appears to be a thuggish-looking individual who's walking back and forth, almost like he's guarding something.
Cool, whatever. Didn't he tell us to go to the workshop? Right?
I don't
guys?
remember.
God damn you, Ike.
It's not my fault. I have 3 people living in my head, taking up my brain power. Okay.
I'm gonna say yes. Workshop.
Alright,
Let's
to the
go.
workshop.
All right, you open the
Where is
door.
that?
Let me open it for you.
Right here.
You open the door and you see a person working at a work table. You see another person working at another work table. You see a pile of wood and a piece of furniture and a crate. So what do you do?
Hello. We're here to pick up some furniture.
He turns around. He's like, "Oh, okay. What's the name?"
CERN.
CERN.
SERN.
I don't recognize that name. Are you sure you have furniture here?
I'm 100% certain.
He turns around and he looks at a sheet of paper on his work area. No, I don't have any furniture for that name.
Well, this must
Are
be...
you, the other workshop is guarded, so I don't think it's that one. I
It
think you
might
must just
be.
be mistaken.
Okay.
It might
sorry
be the
about
other
that. Yeah, we'll check. Thank you.
Should I go in and ask the boss?
Yes.
No, it's okay.
What?
I think we
No?
can handle it.
Okay. Well, we got it.
Okay,
Thanks for
then.
your help. Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
And then as you're passing by, you see someone sweeping. It's like, I would be careful around here. You know, those stacks can be unstable.
Okay.
Sure, buddy. Let's go.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah, I think he's trying to get us hurt.
As
Like
if.
maze,
And you
dude.
see this thuggish individual who seems to be, as soon as you get near, he steps in front of the large double doors and he says, you know, this area is off limits to the normal workers. We've already told you this.
Yes, but I'm not a normal worker.
You didn't tell me anything.
Shut up.
Um, I'll make sure the boss knows that he's not informing you guys. But anyway,
I think
so
you
please
failed
back
that.
away.
No, we're
You
here
fail
to
to
pick up
understand. I don't
some
work here.
furniture. Yeah, we're not here to sweep.
Okay, what do you want then?
My furniture, please.
Furniture for CERN.
He looks at both of you. He's like, I don't recognize you. All right, what's the full passcode?
39142. I'd like to pick up that furniture now, please. I have some business to attend
All
to.
right, go around the corner. There'll be another guard by the regular door. They'll let you in.
Okay, cool.
Then you see the other thug. Wait,
Ugh.
we're not
Wait.
supposed to be in this area.
Oh my god.
39142.
Can we
Really?
get our furniture, please?
Really? You? And you?
Me.
And
Uh-huh.
you? I
Listen.
told them they're supposed to be finding people who are inconspicuous. Okay. Go inside.
How
Thank
am
you.
I not inconspicuous?
You're the most inconspicuous person I know.
Anyway, as the door opens, you see a back room. You can see that there are there's alchemy equipment everywhere. You can see powders and liquids. One of the tables seems to have some sort of scroll that's rolled up and tied with a red string. And then you see another thug, and he looks over and says, "Okay, what's the name?"
CERN.
No, you idiot.
Oh.
Your name.
Oh, my name's Joshua.
Joshua. Nope, you're not here. Wait, he turns around. How did you get in here?
I told the passcode to the first two people. Do I have to tell you the passcode too? 39142.
No, moron.
39142.
You don't understand. I should know your name if you've been approved.
Well, what's your
We
name?
must have, we were just approved, so we must mean just not on the. They didn't update the list yet.
They
What's
may
your
have
name?
not updated the list. Look, man, the business is thriving, and I would like to get in.
Your time is money, friend.
Time
You're
is
wasting
money.
my time right now.
This sounds like a deception. So who's going to make the deception roll?
I'll handle it. It's not persuasion, but
Yeah, I can do
Make it happen.
persuasion pretty well, but
You have advantage because you're working together.
thank you. All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, well, you must be right. Otherwise, there's no way you would have gotten the code, I suppose. All
that's what
right,
I've been trying
then.
to tell you.
Well, you wait here. Don't touch anything, and I'll be
Uh-huh.
right back. You see him
Cool.
walking toward the back. He quickly opens the door and goes
Gillen,
inside and closes it behind him. So,
Watch the door.
what do you
Okay,
guys
go,
do?
go,
Watch
boys.
the door.
go.
Watch the door. Watch the door.
Yeah.
Wait,
watch the door.
Devok, you watch this door, and Galen, you watch this door. I'm
Yeah.
just-
I'm
Start
watching
fucking
that.
searching this place. Search
I'm
it
just
down.
gonna
While I'm
fucking
All
watching
right.
the door,
As you search, you find a note. That's the note you find. You should see it on your screen.
Okay. I don't think we should take this since they would get mad.
No.
But let's copy it down. Can we keep this
Yeah,
note
I'm gonna
in the
copy
notes
it,
section,
yeah.
but not?
Well, if you're not taking the note, then
And we can't have the note. Yeah. Right.
yeah. So go ahead and write down or whatever you want to keep.
Ire, you're fast at typing, right?
Yeah, hold on, I got this.
All right, bet. Maybe if we can find some recipes or whatever, or like this seems to be kind of where they do a little bit of the stuff to make this stuff. Ragu could help us out because he's an alchemist and figure out what they're doing.
And then as that's happening, you see him walk out holding a box.
Oh.
Aha!
And Ire, you were, I think, or Galen, which one of you were looking at that note? So I'm assuming, what'd you do as he comes back through the door?
Well, the point of me having Galen standing over here was so we could,
Yeah, pay
let
attention
me
to
know.
the
Yeah, let me
road.
know as soon as he hears him coming. And so
Okay.
then at that point, I want to put it back where I found it.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So you do so. And as he comes back through, you see he's holding a small crate. And you notice that the side of the crate looks like this. And he
Uh,
puts it down. And at that point, he opens it up. He pulls out 6 sacks. They're the white sacks with the blue dot on there. And he hands them to you, Galen.
all right, sweet. I pocket them. Let me put down 6 more of those bad boys. I have
Okay.
too much of this. We're gonna have to hit the guards soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to dispose of this.
Yeah, I have like 19 bags of this. Okay, X, V, HV, and the Dragonborn. Interesting. Alright. You want to take down those letters as well?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Okay.
Hi,
So,
Pico.
whoa, hey, whoa,
Hey,
friends,
Ragu.
welcome.
Welcome to the deal.
Guess you guys are just saying names floating.
Yeah.
Names floating by.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like floating through the room.
All right. Is there anything else that you need from us, or should we be on our way?
No, you know the drill.
Yes,
mean-
I do know the.
Yes, we are well aware of said drill. Alright,
One
thank
thing
you.
you did notice, though, is you notice letters on the box, and you
Mhm.
notice some of those same letters on the note.
Which one?
Probably X. um,
Well,
And HV.
you should still see the note
HV.
on your screen.
It's from HV.
Oh, I
HV's
xed
a
out.
dude.
I xed out the note already.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna close those.
Okay. HV is a person, guys.
Oh shit. Well, I will be on my way to
Yes.
do things with my newly
Have a
acquired
good
And
furniture.
I went real quick.
Eh,
Tell them idiots that I need the updated list of names, and we will not get another shipment until I get that list.
Oh,
Consider them told.
yeah, we'll tell them. Who should we tell them it was sent by? What's your name again?
You don't need to know that. Just tell
Okay,
them
Who am I
to get me the
Wait.
updated list. They'll know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Who do we tell?
We're just gonna tell them that some dude said names
Who?
we
Tell
don't
who?
need to be told. I don't.
All right, so you three go ahead and stop where you are real quick.
Eh.
Oreo, Pico, and Ragu, what are you doing?
Well, kind of already did it. Figured we'd go back door in case there's a need to bust in, but not seeing one. Figured to just hang around out front and try and keep an eye out for any evidence of conflict.
Okay,
Yep.
fair enough. All right, Devok, Galen, and Ire, what are you doing now?
Okay, let's get out and and tell the rest of the group what we found.
I agree.
On my way.
As you're
to
going
sell
through,
drugs.
the person sweeping looks back. It's like, did you get what you needed?
They
Yep.
said it's not ready yet, but yeah, we got what we needed.
Okay, if you say so. Goes back to sweeping.
The chair I ordered it's very ornate.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hello, friends. The chair's not ready yet.
Dang.
Well, that's
chair.
unfortunate. I was
Yeah.
really looking forward to sitting down.
I know you
It's
were.
the only
so
way I'll ever be
excited.
able to do so.
Yeah, well, another day, or maybe 3. I don't remember what they told us. Anyways, let's go. Let's go kick rocks. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be here anymore.
Let's start walking so that we can talk alone.
As you're going by, you hear, "Don't forget to come back and visit Kolish again when you need something else."
All right,
All right,
yeah,
Kolish. Bye bye.
Kolish is a special man.
Kolish is great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't say he wasn't great.
All right, so let's start walking after that that cart of stuff. Maybe we can roll that thing over.
Okay.
So what was it? What now?
Yeah,
The cart
it's
full
heading.
of drugs.
Yeah, it is heading towards the barrel, but it is not there yet. We can probably hurry because it is slow going.
Are we
Do we
doing a
wanna-
heist? We're doing a heist.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna do a heist. Maybe we
Mask
should get
on.
the
Mask
bus.
on. Let's go.
I think maybe we should get the guards to like hide out nearby. We'll get the cart.
Is this stuff
busted.
illegal?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I don't remember.
Maybe slightly.
Well, yeah, it probably is.
Actually, yeah, that brings up a good point. What are the drug
What's
laws?
the
here?
legality of blue sand? I mean, it's just blue sand, right? Like, it's not like blue sand ever hurt anyone.
You're pretty sure it's illegal.
All right.
Cool.
Guards! Guards!
Should we
If you
grab
call
them?
the guards and you have tons of this stuff on you, who
Well,
do
what are
you
they?
think
Why
guards
would they
will
search
arrest?
us? Why would they search us? They have no reason. What about my Fourth Amendment rights?
Not sure
Don't
those
think
are
that's
good.
a thing. But we should definitely
No, mind.
get
I'm thinking
them.
of
There's only a
my.
plan
Sorry,
B,
yeah, yeah, that's from my old world. You know, my bad. Sorry.
We should get them and tell them that we think that there's a lot of drugs on that cart, and then let's just like make an accident happen and open up one of those crates or something. See what we can find.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay.
Wait,
How about this?
here's
Two
a-
of us that are fast go grab guards, and or three of us that are fast go grab, and three of us go to the cart and start distracting him.
Yeah, good idea.
not very
Before
fast, so I'm
we
gonna run to the
before we
cart.
split, I think we should do a full bust on this place later, but it's pretty heavily guarded,
Yeah.
and the inside seems to be the center of their operations for at least like creating this
So,
blue
like-
sand stuff. Seems to be where it's made.
And this is the lab, the drug
This is the
lab.
lab, exactly.
I have a bit of an idea when it comes to rating them.
Well,
and
let's
that
get
is-
this. Let's
I
let's
think
talk
we
about
should
this
rate
later. We
them
gotta go.
after we do the.
Yeah, time's a burning. Remember, time is money. Let's go. We gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go get that cart.
All right.
Army.
So what I'm going to do is move you over to the map. All right. So where is your token? There it is. So you guys are way over here. No, sorry. Let me remember where you guys are. Let me look it up real quick. 30, that's right. 30.3, it was... There it is. All right, so you, okay, so what are you guys doing exactly? You're at the Kensing Carpentry. And
Yeah.
you said you're going to split the group, so how's that working?
We need like
Who's our fast people?
who's our fastest person in the group?
I will be going with the people to chase down the cart because I know the way and I've got Char to locate.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Pico, aren't you fast?
I can move a little bit.
Yeah, go find
Could
some
you grab
guards
some
that
guards?
are yeah.
Or like some high ups too.
Somebody that can help.
Oh, as far as doing all the apprehending, were
Yeah.
you guys working with somebody official or?
We're working
say,
for the church.
Yeah, so I don't know if
We're on
they
a
can
mission from God.
Ah. Okay. I can
That
go
makes
ahead
me
and get.
feel so much more confident about this.
Is there anything you want me to tell them or set up?
There's just say that there's a you know of a illegal happen. I don't know.
Tell them that we've I guess busted a drug ring and there's a cart that has a bunch of
Say there's
on it.
drugs all over the streets. All right, just say this.
Well,
Say
they know that already.
what?
They should hopefully know that already.
Do you know
Oh,
that's
I mean
in the
like
wagon?
physically.
Well, we
spilled
don't know
in the
that that's in
street.
the wagon yet,
We know it. We're pretty certain.
but like it's pretty much got it.
Watch it just be chairs.
Yeah, maybe actually, you know what? Let's roll the cart first and then get the guards when it gets messy.
All right. Yeah, that's well.
Agreed.
Because if we can make it look like an accident and then there's a bunch of
Yeah,
drugs, and we
yeah,
say,
okay.
"Oh my gosh, drugs, guards, get over here!" And they
Alright.
come over, and I'm like, "I searched them, and look, I found 19 bags of drugs that I have that I will give to you."
All right, let's go. I guess I'll just run full sprint into the cart and see what happens.
Nah, let's do the WWE stint again. Just throw
Oh
me
yeah,
through
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
and
All right,
then
that can be it.
yeah, Pico can act as like
Maybe
he's
not
trying
right
to
now.
help.
Maybe
Wait,
not
what?
now.
Hmm?
Maybe not now, but later I would like to get some of those bags off for my alchemy.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sure we'll find more, man. There's a whole ring.
I might have to question you later about for what reason.
I'm not going to be doing drugs. No, I'm not going to be partaking of it in
I
the in
don't
the.
know, man. You
Or
made
like,
me
what
take
but you're
hallucinogens.
using drugs to make things, you know? Are you enhancing the drugs and then selling them for more? Oh, the wagon!
No,
All
you
right,
know
come
me
here,
very
Galen.
fast.
Come here, Galen.
Hold
Here,
on. Let me.
No,
Start running away from me.
no, leave me
Oh,
alone.
it's large now. Come
Oh God,
here.
it's way bigger. No, I promise I
Get over
didn't
here.
say that thing.
Okay, so you followed it down the street. There's this wagon. Unfortunately, this isn't the best graphic in the world, but you can imagine a wagon stuffed full of boxes. There's someone driving it, and you can see that next to the person driving it, there's a couple of thuggish individuals. So what do you do?
I
Oh,
didn't
let me
say
put
it.
everybody else in the map. Sorry.
Oh,
Unless you guys want to handle it on your own, which should be fine.
No.
the Falk is already here. He's under me.
I'm
Although he
chilling.
should probably move because I'm about to slam Galen, so he might want to
Yeah,
get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
everybody else, your job is to try and stop us, but also cause us as much like commotion as possible, and try to see if we can break into these boxes to see what's inside.
Wait, try to stop you?
Well,
Actually,
like
wait,
what we were
hold on.
doing
I
last
have
time.
an even better idea. Can we
Oh,
back? Can
okay.
we? Is
Yeah,
it
let's
possible? Yeah.
So
backtrack.
here's what I would suggest. Yeah, you guys back up, and I'm having trouble selecting. There you go. Everybody back up. Decide what you're going to do before approaching.
Yeah, so I want. This is so dumb. I want to call my horse as I'm chasing you, Galen, and have my horse run in and get on the horse and run you down.
No, that sounds so much more painful.
Well, I could grab you off the ground and then pretend like I didn't see what was in front of me because I was paying attention to grabbing you, and then the horse runs into the cart, as we're going, and then we both fly off, and things happen.
That could be interesting. How else would we stop this cart and get into what we
Well,
have?
I would just throw you onto the cart and
Mhm.
slam you into it.
We can try spooking the horse. I do
No,
not know.
that could work.
I think you should just go with your gut. I think your plan is perfectly fine,
Thank
Iron.
you.
Yeah, I think, you know what? It's growing on me. Run me down with the horse. I kind of like it.
Well, I'm not gonna trample you, but
Yeah,
I am
don't
gonna.
trample. No
I'm gonna
trample.
grab you and then.
We'll hit the cart, like we'll T-bone it.
Yeah, we'll T-bone the cart exactly. Come in from a. You'll be running this way, and then
Mhm.
as the cart's
Yeah,
coming a
as the
little further,
cart's
we'll
coming,
just
we'll
slam right
boom.
into the back. Yeah, and then
Before
we'll
you
probably
guys do
fly.
your act,
What?
before you guys do your act, though, what do you want the rest of us again to do?
Okay, so
Act like you're
last
trying to
time,
stop us.
yeah,
Yeah.
last time what worked well was like acting like you're trying to stop us. And since there's thugs that are actively going to be trying to murder us for doing this, maybe you can try and like hold them back and be like, no, 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 let us calm them down and try to hold them back.
Yeah, because we're definitely gonna get attacked as soon as this
Yeah, we're
happens.
definitely getting.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if you have an opportunity to like
Oh,
improvise or break a
yeah.
crate, feel free to do whatever the hell you
Somebody
want.
should go grab the guards right now because this is about to get messy. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Pico.
I have a really dumb idea.
Let's hear it.
You guys want the wagon, right?
I mean, we want what's in the wagon, but yeah.
And you guys are fully expecting the thugs to get off and assault you?
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna
Do we
steal the
not just
wagon?
take the wagon from the other side? Yes. We need to
Oh,
get some
this is
people
getting
across the
nutty.
street over here very quickly.
Oh, that could work. Yeah. Well, Pika, use your cat-like
The only
reflexes
problem,
to,
the only problem I foresee with this plan, and it's not necessarily a problem, is we're kind of not really committing a crime by having by having Ira throw me into the cart and we bash into it. But if we full on GTA that cart, it's kind of more
Yeah,
illegal if we
that
get
is
caught.
true.
And the next thing is
We'll
trying
not
to convince
completely
guards that
destroy the
it's not
cart,
yours.
but you know. But at the end of the day, when it has drugs in it, I don't think they're gonna be mad at us. You know.
No, but I'm thinking about what if it's just a bunch of chairs?
Well, if it is just a bunch of chairs, then
We gotta
then
get the
yeah,
fuck out of Dodge.
yeah, we gotta fucking go. We might want to we might want to just leave at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds like
don't you
you're
have to
never-
get rid of a bunch of bags of drugs
But
too,
look,
though?
there's two. That is
Mhm.
true. We could plant it, but there's also 2 thugs on here, so I'm fully expecting there to be copious amounts of drugs.
No, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of drugs, and if there isn't, I'll plant all 19 bags on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bodies
exactly.
like some
Yeah,
type of like
exactly.
bad cop, and we'll be like, they came from the
Yeah, it flew off
Kensing
the
thing.
cart.
It's crazy. Look at these guys.
But there has to be. I would bet all my life savings on it.
No, there's gonna be drugs in there, definitely.
All right, let's put this plan in motion.
Yeah. So are we gonna hijack the cart or just slam it?
If you guys want, if sneaky people want to sneak around and steal stuff, that you can. But
If you guys
I
can get them off the cart, I think
we can
I
definitely
make
get them
cart
off the
easier.
Okay, if we get them off the cart, go ahead and see if you can yoink it. If
Yeah.
not,
Although,
we'll
yeah,
just we'll
yeah.
just kind of improvise.
That leaves me another question. Does anybody need a horse?
I have a war horse, so I think I'm good.
He's going to summon his steed. It's
Uh-huh.
actually better if his steed hits the cart, probably, because he can just summon another one. If you just
That is
full on
true.
bash the cart, you might get a little more hurt. Speaking of which,
Okay, Ragu, the horse is yours.
Understood. I will jump on it and ride.
oh,
Uh-huh.
you know what? I'm just gonna assume that's all going to plan. Let's go, boys.
All right, so the cart is
Alright.
coming down the street. So what are you doing?
No, please don't hurt me.
I'm yelling, get back here, Tempest!
No,
Tempest to me!
no.
And my war horse materializes in front of me, and I'm gonna
Hey,
hop
what
on.
are you doing? Get out of the way. We're in a
Oh,
hurry.
he's chasing me. He's
And
crazy.
so now I'm on a
He's
horse,
crazy
and,
robot man.
What
running
are you
up.
doing? Get
Back
out of the
here.
way.
And then,
Go, T-bone, T-bone.
get back here! I'm grabbing Galen, and then the horse is just gonna keep running into the cart.
Okay,
We're
go
gonna-
ahead and make an attack, a melee attack roll. You have advantage, but you are trying to grab him off of a horse.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you got this, bro. I believe in you.
Just with any weapon, or with?
It'd be
Okay.
your melee, so it'd be whatever your proficiency plus your strength bonus
Uh,
and a d20, of course.
let me roll that one more time.
But you have advantage.
There we
Okay,
go.
yeah, you grab Galen, and as your horse is running toward the cart, you grab Galen. So what are you doing with Galen?
I'm gonna grab him and just try and hold him up with me, like close to me, and then just full sprint. Have the horse just full sprint
let's
into
just
the cart.
cannonball into the
Yeah, so
center.
we can just cannonball onto the cart. Is the plan.
All right, so yeah, the horse hits the cart at full speed. The cart kind of rocks backward. The horse itself is a summon, right? So
Yeah.
it probably just vanishes. And the thugs, let's see if they can stay on the cart.
Oh, good. We're hitting it hard enough.
Give that a 12. So he stays. So they manage to hold on. They stay on the cart, but the horse starts bucking and whinnying. You've knocked the cart, and so you're currently basically when the horse vanished, what did you do?
Just
Well, I
get a
was hoping the
cannonball.
momentum, would throw us in some kind of lunging like towards the cart to get on the back of the
Okay,
wagon.
fair enough. So it knocks you forward. However, what happens to you? Let's see. So that would probably be an acrobatics check to see if you can land in a graceful way.
If we hug each other hard
it-
enough, do we get
yeah.
damage?
If you hug each other, that'd probably give you disadvantage because it'd be that much harder to actually see what's going on.
Can I substitute athletics for acrobatics?
I meant to say acrobatics.
What'd you say?
I meant to say acrobatics.
Yeah, I said, can I substitute athletics for
Oh, I
acrobatics?
see. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I will be acrobatics.
So, he gets launched forward as his horse disappears. He lands in the back with the crates smashing into the crates and is currently prone. Go ahead, Galen.
Yeah.
And I said the DC was 12, so you actually managed to land in the cart on your feet. All right, what is everybody else doing?
I'm scrambling to my feet and getting out my axe.
I'm trying to get in
No.
between the thugs and Galen, making sure that they don't put a hand on him. Just be like, no, hold on. We're gonna take care of this. Give us a little bit of time here.
Galen,
The
here's
thugs-
the thing is that they said all the things were secured down, so I was hoping I could swing at you and hit
Yeah.
the ropes.
That sounds
Yes.
perfect.
So the thugs.
I run over to the horse to start calming it down so it doesn't kick and buck more. And as I'm doing that, I'll start unhitching the horse.
So the
Well,
Wait, no.
as long as they're not noticing.
in that case, you'll need to do a stealth check.
Can you take advantage considering that I'm trying to like distract in a way because I'm right in their faces?
Yeah, that's fair.
Also,
And we also just
Similar
flew
thing.
onto the.
yeah, we also just flew into them at like Mach 12.
Okay, so yeah, Ragu, you managed to start unhitching. Go ahead and make an animal handling check to see if the horses are actually calming down, though. And in the
Is
meantime,
it just one horse or two?
it's just one.
Just one horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime, the thugs kind of stand up and turn around to look at the rest of you. What are you doing? Get off the wagon! Oreo, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to get in between them and Galen and just be like, oh God, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my gosh, it was nonsense. We've been following them, but we're here to handle things. Where's the robot guy? Looking very terrified.
As you do so, go ahead and give me a performance or a deception check.
God damn it.
You got it, I believe.
I think the horse is about to run.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Huh, yeah, great.
They just look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you, and one of the thugs says something's off here, and the other thug's like, "I told you to get off right now, or things are gonna get ugly." What do you guys do?
What is
Hit
the
me.
horse doing now that Ragu tried to calm it down and?
Ragu, what was your animal handling? Oh, a 3. The horse
Yeah.
seems more agitated, and you notice. Go ahead.
That's perfect. I'm going to try to calm the horse down, but I'm not actually going to calm the horse down. I'm going to actually unhitch the damn thing.
Oh, Ragu,
Yeah, that's what
Ragu
I was
already
doing
did
too.
that.
I was
Yeah, he already
unhitching.
did
Maybe-
that. Yeah.
So the horse is
Howdy.
rearing up, and then suddenly it takes off. And then
there
the
it goes.
thug's like, "What? What? How did that? I thought you tied it down. No, I thought you tied it down. What are you guys doing?
As the
So
horse
am I
takes
on
off,
prone yet?
as
You're
the horse
up.
takes
Yeah,
off, can I hop onto it? Or no?
you
No, stay
can
here with us.
definitely
No,
try.
don't,
Go ahead
don't.
and make an acrobatics check.
I wouldn't do that, but
So was that a no then?
You
No,
can make an
stay here with
acrobatics
us.
check.
You
Can
might
you
need
not
help
hear me?
handling the thugs.
Everybody's talking at once. All I hear is glurk, 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 glurk.
Okay.
he said if you want to, you can make an acrobatics check to do it, but I don't think you should.
Neither
Okay,
do I.
I'm going. It's your show, so I'm not going to jump on then.
I'm
Okay.
just
So-
worried about the thugs.
So, Jeremy, the ties that secured the boxes down, like, are those ropes? Or
They're
what
ropes,
is-
yes.
Okay, so I have my axe out. I'm screaming at Galen. Why would you say that? And I'm swinging, and my goal is to miss and hit the ropes.
Do
Okay.
you think you're strong enough to just break through the crate in general?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Do you want to just bust one open right here?
Yeah, you think we should do that instead? Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. Your call. Your call.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Actually,
run off
instead of hitting the ropes, I want to just
Okay.
like bash one of the crates when I miss Galen.
Okay. So
I run off. Oh, sorry.
go ahead and Go ahead and make a melee attack, and if you unless if you critically miss, then you hit Galen. Otherwise, you miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you swing, you bust open one of the crates. You see pieces of some sort of looks like a dresser fly all over the street,
No.
and then you see one of the thugs. What are you doing?
You
And the
should
other
probably
thug.
go fetch the horse, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
look
It's
at him
time. It's time. It's
flying.
time. I gotta get these guys off the cart now because this plan failed. So we gotta get them off the cart.
Yeah. I don't know if there's drugs in there.
I
Get
think there
off
is. I
the
think it's just a
cart!
mix of both. I think it's a mix of both. Um,
So what do you
I'm
guys do?
telling you-
I'm gonna
telling-
run and try and tackle.
I'm gonna try and
Galen.
grapple him. I'm gonna pretend to be like getting up to like try and get in his face and hold the
Okay,
axe.
in that
and then
case, we're just gonna go ahead and do initiative. You can still do that, but we're gonna go ahead and go into initiative.
All right. My plan was to push Galen into them.
yeah,
and pick
that
them
was
off.
my plan too.
Yeah,
I was just gonna have you fucking throw me.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's okay. We're gonna make it work.
Uh, d-
Woo-hoo-hoo!
yep.
They still beat me.
So how are we gonna get this cart mobile?
The horse.
It's gone.
No, the
it's
horse.
The horse is out of here.
No, but
Ragu went and dashed after the horse. He was gonna go catch it.
Yep. So that's what Regu's doing. So the thug, he might notice you attempting to. So what exactly is it you guys two are attempting to do? Actually.
So he's grabbing me, and I want to just like charge him down, and shoulder him straight off the cart, pushing the thugs with him,
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, would they notice you doing that? Probably. So what he is going to do then is he's going to jump down, and while he's jumping down, he's pulling out his weapons and yelling, "I told you to get off the cart!" Ragu, what are you doing?
I'm holding an action to bring back and hitch the horse.
Okay. Ire, you can see that one of the thugs jumped down and pulled out a weapon. He's yelling at everyone to get off the cart. What are you doing?
Just one of them. So all right, well, I'm gonna same plan. Just I gotta hit this guy.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Charging Galen down, running him into Thug 3.
Okay. Go ahead and make a melee attack then.
Melee attack.
Let me open up the documents or handouts.
Is that just for grabbing him, or?
Are you trying to grab him or are you trying to push him?
Well, I guess push. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of in the same, but in terms of game rules, I don't know what that would fall under.
Okay, so you can do like a shove, for example, as an attack action, which basically makes you make a special melee attack to shove a creature 5 feet. And so yeah, you make your strength athletics check versus the target's athletics or acrobatics.
So I guess I would shove him this way, push him in
Yep.
into the guy.
So
Alright.
you go ahead and make your. I'm assuming it's going to work against Galen because he's going to let it, right, Galen?
Totally.
Uh-huh.
So the question is, does it work on the thug? So that's what I'm about to check.
Uh-oh. Not a great roll.
All right, that would be a strength, and it does. And so yeah, so you knock Galen, who knocks the thug, and you push him 5 feet. So basically, both Galen and the thug have been pushed off the wagon, and because they've been pushed off of a higher area onto the area below, basically both of you fall prone.
Okay.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Ire?
No, I'm gonna run down with. Should I stay up here?
Yeah, stay up here
Yeah.
and start throwing crates at me.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a crate and throw it down at Galen.
Okay.
One towards the if I can find one near the bottom. That's what I
Do
want.
you have multiple attacks in your attack action?
No, actually.
We might have to do
Well,
this next time.
I have 2 attacks per attack action. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can throw a crate as one of your
Okay.
actions.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. So one of the crates you throw at Galen. How accurate are you going to be?
I want to graze him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged attack. So that would be your proficiency plus your dex bonus. Okay. So you hit and you hit. You don't hit anywhere near Galen. It just hits the ground like over here.
All right.
Does it break though?
It's pretty tough. So it cracks, but it doesn't break. All right, Pico. You are chasing after the horse. What is your speed?
Oh, I already caught the horse. What are you talking about here? All right. What did the horse look like?
It looks like a standard. Actually, I guess it would be a draft horse.
All
Like
right.
a
Well,
chestnut-colored draft horse or a
Yeah,
plain brown?
yeah, plain brown.
I'm going to go with a war horse, but one that has the same coloration. I am going to wild shape underneath Ragu, so all of a sudden he finds himself on my back,
Mm-hmm.
and I go ahead and rush back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I'm going to have to do a dash to get there. I'm going to go ahead and get into position on the cart as their horse,
Okay,
which Ragu is so kindly bringing back.
fair enough.
And this is where Ragu has a help available.
My held action is to hitch up Pico Horse to their wagon.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Devak, you see a warhorse coming back that looks a bit like the draft horse, so it's the right coloration. And Ragu's reattaching it. You see a broken crate or a crate laying on the ground, a broken crate with pieces of furniture, a thug prone, Galen prone, the other thug on the ground but standing up. What are you gonna do?
Should I be breaking crates?
I think you should grab one of the thugs, or
Okay.
if you can, in some way, stop their movement. And I
I'm
would,
not
yeah,
really sure.
I'm moving the way I just moved, and
You have any, I don't know, something that would keep his attention off of the wagon?
yeah, but I don't really want to use any
Yeah, we shouldn't use any magic here, really. I think that would draw
Yeah.
too much
Yeah,
attention.
that's fair.
And it's like, okay, guys, I'm thinking we are calming down a bit. Yes, we do not need more violence. We do not need to be breaking everything. Yes,
How about
trying to help calm down and distract and get everybody's attention or whatever.
I'll
yeah,
just
Devon, you think you could try to distract the guard that's next to you and make sure he doesn't swing at me on his turn?
yeah, I'm gonna grab him and grapple him.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Uh,
And that'll be versus his. We'll see how he does.
Oh,
And it
nice.
works. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. He is grappled. Galen, you are currently prone. You can spend half your movement to get up if you wish.
I will spend half my movement to get up. The other half will be spent picking up the crate that Ire threw at me, and I'm gonna mouth sorry at Ire. And his body is made out of metal, so I'm actually just gonna try and break the crate on Ire.
Ire, are you resisting?
No.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check to see if you hit Ire strong enough to break the crate.
Could I get some expert guidance? Is that a thing that can happen right now?
Horseman?
Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to do that. For
He's
you.
a horse.
That's oh, he's a horse. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we brought the horse back. We're nice guys.
That's right. That's right. That's fantastic. All All right, I think I don't have anything to really influence this. I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
Hit me if you dare.
Okay,
Oh,
you
nice.
smash into him with the crate. You do. What's your strength bonus?
Oh, 0.
Okay, Ire, you take 1 point of damage,
Oh, nice. So it didn't even hurt.
How
and
dare
you
you!
break the crate over Ire, and it shatters open, and you see brass fittings and pieces of some sort of dresser or cupboard.
Oh no.
Is that
Oh
the end of your
no.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oreo, you can see that one of the thugs near you is still prone. Galen has smashed open another box using ire, and the other thug is standing on the other side is being held by Devok on the other side of the wagon. What are you gonna do?
And keep the thug on the ground, grappled to the ground, and just say, "I'm so sorry, but this has to play out completely as it is. You can't interfere." And I just try to keep him down.
Okay, go ahead and make a athletics check with advantage. Okay, it seems unlikely you're going to be able to hold him down on his turn. You try, but he nevertheless kind of pushes you back as he stands up. And at this point in time, he's going to say, "What are you doing?" He looks at you with a loss of words. Okay, everybody back away from the cart, please. If you do not back away from the cart, I will be forced, and let him go. I'll be forced to attack. All right, that's the ending of round 2. The thug that you were holding Devok is going to attempt to break free. So go ahead and make another athletics check.
Okay.
You keep a hold of him. Ragu, what are you going to do?
At this point, I'm thinking this is pretty much over, guys. I'm just gonna take a couple of steps back here and be
Ride the
ready.
horse out. Let's take this
Yeah,
thing.
are we doing it?
Yeah, let's take this thing.
Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna hesitate. I'm trying to keep the horse calm from running away again. I just brought them back for you, petting the horse on the head.
Okay, they notice that you've done that.
The poor horse is still really freaked out.
All right,
I thought we
Ire,
were-
you've just been scratched slightly by a box smashed into you. What are you going to do?
How far away is the horse from me? Like, can I reach down?
Yeah, I mean, it was within 5 feet, so yeah.
Yeah, I want to give him a nice slap on the hind, one of those movie-like slaps where they send the horse off into the sunset.
Okay, Pico, you get slapped in the behind with a metallic hand. It hurts a lot. What are you going to do?
That is perfect. I rear up, whinnying loudly, or whatever the heck the proper term is for horse noises, and I bolt.
All right, you take off, and at this point in time, Devok, you're on the side. Oreo, you're on the side. Ragu, no problem. Galen and Ire. Galen, you're right in front of the wagon as it takes off. So what are you going to do?
Wait, as
will
a part
hold-
of my action, am I able to grab him and like bring him up onto the wagon with me? Is he close enough? Or maybe as we ride by?
Well, you slapped the horse, and then he reacted. I'll go ahead and give you a dex check for that
Dex.
because you weren't really ready for that. Because since you didn't say it in advance.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to pull Galen up. All right, so then the thug, he's going to make a dex check to get out of the way, which he actually fails, so the wagon runs over him.
Oh no!
The other thug gets out of the way. All right, so the wagon moves forward. You hear a crunching noise as the wheel goes over the thug.
Oh no!
And you hear the thug as he gets run over. He yells, "Help! We're being hijacked! Help!"
Oreo!
All right, Devok, you see the wagon start quickly moving. What are you going to do, if anything?
I'll jump on.
All
I
right.
can.
You go to jump on. Galen, you are currently on the wagon. As it goes, what are you going to do, if anything?
I am. We don't want thugs jumping on the wagon with us.
Thug 3
It would
just
be
got ran
this
over.
guy. His leg is broken, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think
Oh,
he's going
okay.
anywhere.
Keep in mind, technically, I got my movement. I shouldn't actually be in that spot.
Yeah, you guys have
Oh.
moved. That's true. Go
Okay,
ahead.
cool. So I'm going to start frantically searching these boxes for drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing that. Oreo, what are you doing?
Gonna stay in the area, just making sure that the thugs don't essentially entertain the thugs while they're running off.
Okay.
You gotta
Thug
silence
3,
the guy with the broken leg. Oreo.
rise in pain. Let's do some damage.
Oh no!
So
he's a thug. Yeah.
He took 23 points of damage
He's a
as it
thug.
ran
He's
over
a
him.
thug.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is
we
still
broke his
prone.
leg.
Yeah, definitely.
By
Okay.
the way, because I mean, like I just say entertain, but like if I get hit, the trigger is if they go after me, then I'm hitting at that point.
Okay, so you're holding an action for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thug 4, you guys have already moved, so this is already too late. So let me just go ahead and move you guys. Let me move the wagon. There you
Where
go.
are we gonna go, by the way? Just gonna do circles for a minute until we find some drugs.
If we don't find drugs, I'm planting the drugs on this
Oh yeah,
wagon.
100%.
All right,
And then
so
we'll go to the
Thug
cart.
4 runs out. What's going on? And then he starts pulling out a crossbow. All right, Ragu, you see the wagon has passed by you. One of the thugs is pulling out a crossbow. The other thug is lying on the ground with some broken bones. What are you gonna do?
I run over, big guy kind of imposing in the way between him and his clear shot at the wagon. It's like, whoa, 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 we do not need the weapon. I'm just here your friend is just hurt. Yeah, I'm going to be giving Oreo as much distraction back up as possible. But as soon as they start attacking either her or me, then we swing.
Okay,
I'm doing the same thing there.
fair enough. All right, Ire, you are currently on the wagon, and the wagon is racing along, and a guy in front of you quickly jumps out of the way. What are you doing? Okay, Ire, wait, what's going on?
I am frantically helping Galen search these boxes.
Okay, you open up more boxes, and you find yet more furniture. Pico, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep riding. I'm going to take a corner as soon as I can. I'm going to ride for a little while, trying to be reasonably stable, fast but not panicky. And once things are safe enough, I'll try to find somewhere quiet and park so that they can go ahead and search a little more carefully.
Fair enough. All right, so you move ahead doing that. You go around a corner, so at this point in time, they no longer have a clear shot. All right, Devok, what are you doing, if anything?
Do I have anything to do?
Search the boxes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you crack open another box, and you find more furniture. All right, Galen, what are you doing?
I'm still searching.
Okay, you find yet more furniture.
Maybe it's not in the boxes. Maybe it's
Yeah, it could be
somewhere
hidden
else.
in the wagon somewhere too.
All right,
Why don't you check for that?
Oreo, at this point in time, you see one of the thugs. He seems exasperated, and he just stands there and starts yelling for guards. What are you gonna do?
I look at the one on the pew. Is it the one that got crushed still on the ground?
Yeah, he's still on the ground. He's still awake and alive and everything, but one of his legs was broken. And
I'm gonna play paramedic for a second and just look over at Goose like, I think this is one of those times where my expertise should come in, and I just start pressing my paws on the area that's clearly the most injured and just pressing on it as super hard as I can, just making it worse.
okay, he's
Don't worry, I'm a
screaming
doctor.
and in pain. Go ahead and roll me a d4 plus your strength bonus. Okay.
I'm the only doctor on this wagon.
0, so that's it.
Okay. So yeah, he screams. Not much extra damage yet, but you clearly have made it worse.
And I just keep saying like, calm down already. I'm trying to help you here.
And the thug on the ground, he's like screaming, "Get off of me! Help! Help!" All right, round 4. And the other expert thug, as he's continuously yell for help, he kneels down and he says, "Move, move! Let me get at him." Do you cooperate or do you keep pushing, Oreo?
Let them. Just, I mean, I can see that they're being distracted by this at the moment, so yeah, I'll let it.
Okay, so he starts pulling out. He reaches in, he starts pulling out a bandage and starts tying off the wound. All right, Ragu, you can see that Expert Thug 4 is attending to Expert Thug 3 using first aid. What are you going to do, if anything?
I'm gonna slowly stand up and kind of glance at Oreo with a little nod and back up.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, dash. It's time for us to make our exit.
Fair enough. All right, Ire, you guys have...
Oreo get away faster than I can, so...
Okay. Well, we'll see what she does on her turn. Anyway, you can no longer see Oreo or Ragu or the thugs because you've went around the corner. What are you doing, Ire?
I want to get to the bottom of the wagon. Because 1, I think the crates on the bottom are more likely to have drugs, and 2, I want to search the actual interior of the wagon and see if there's any stashes or any secret little spots that could have hidden stuff.
Okay, so the question I have for you then is, what are you doing with all the crates on top? Are you just tossing them out?
I'm gonna start just throwing them, just getting them off.
Okay, you start throwing them in the street. You can hear people screaming and running away.
If there's
Crazy
people
robbery
everywhere, I
going
might have a
on,
different-
etc.
Okay.
All right, Pico. You notice that the people are running away as crates are hitting in the street, and you can see some guards in the distance that are that are pointing towards you guys. What are you going to do?
Well, if they're guards, I'm still going to be a panicky horse. So then I'm going to go ahead and try and turn another corner and keep fleeing.
Okay, you do so. All right, Devok, the horse is panicky. The guards, you can see guards in the distance. People are screaming in the streets, jumping out of the way. Crates are hitting the ground. What are you doing?
Opening more of them.
All right, you continue to open crates, find more furniture. What are you doing with the furniture?
I don't think I'm doing anything with the furniture. I'm just gonna look around for any suspicious things.
Oh, I should be looking for a crate with the symbol on it. That's what I should be doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
You're looking around for suspicious crates, but they all look the same to you. Galen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look for the symbol or HV anywhere.
Okay, make a perception check.
Can I be helping him since I'm on the wagon with him? I just didn't realize it.
You can probably do a held action to do a help action for him,
Okay.
but you didn't do that last time, so
Yeah, I
you have to do it next time.
What's your perception? Or maybe I can help you.
No,
I
mine
don't
is
know.
not.
Okay, I'm pretty bad too, but I'll just hope that I roll well.
Okay, yeah, they all look the same to you as well.
I think this is actually really important. Can I use a fate point on it?
You can.
Does that allow a reroll or just a
Yeah, you
bonus?
reroll.
All right, let's see if this actually pulls through. Nope. Cool.
And you can spend as many fate points as you have for rerolls, so it's up to you.
I think this is really important. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend my last fate point.
Watch him roll a 7 this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm so sad.
Are you out of fate
Okay.
points?
I
I'm
miss
all out of
coins.
fate points.
Bring coins back.
Well, it's the same thing. All right, Oreo. You see the thug bandaging the other thug while they're both screaming for the guards. What are you doing?
I tell them that I will go help fetch guards. It's just gotten out of hand, and I ask them to point me where the guards are, pretending that I will
They point
be
you
going there.
towards some guards that you see running toward you.
I will. Wait, toward me? How close are they, though?
Oh, they're still far away. They're still like a couple. They're still like a block away. You can see them coming your direction, but it'll take a couple of rounds to get to you.
Okay, I will say that I will be around the corner quickly to make sure that if I still see anybody from the crew, but and in that case, I'll start moving that way,
Okay.
implying that I will try and come back, but I will definitely be off.
Okay. And are you gonna go hide?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a hide then. Okay, 27. All right. The thug continues to yell in pain. The other thug is actually going to get a roll to see if he can actually bandage this thing properly. He does actually have first aid, so... Alright, so you can see he bandages the other thug. He's still in pain, but is no longer bleeding out. Alright, Ragu, you can hear the screaming thugs. You don't hear anything from Oreo or anybody else at this point. You do hear the metallic foots of guards running this direction, and it looks like you're running away.
Yep, I'm gonna be running out, same as Oreo. And I can have Char keep an eye out, telling me which direction the guards are coming from. If those guys start running after, I don't think Char can see the buggy anymore at all, even though he's on the roof.
Okay. Yeah, you've already turned a couple of corners, so it's gone.
Right. Yeah. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna just disappear down an alley and nonchalantly try and make my way back to our regular meeting spot.
Fair enough. All right. Ire, you are still on the wagon. You can see guards running, and then Pico keeps like turning corners to avoid guards. So what are you doing?
I'm looking for the symbol.
Okay, perception check.
Please.
Oh my
God
You
dang.
I'm
continue
using a
to
fate
tear
point.
through the crates, and they look all the same. You're not seeing anything special.
I'm using a fake point.
Oh, okay.
Fate.
Oh,
No.
Fair enough.
my-
Same.
No. Do I do it again?
We need to find this
I'll
crate.
do it one more time.
Okay.
No.
What is going on?
Oh,
Done and done.
this is-
All right.
All right.
I want to I use like my bonus action to use my leadership skills to make a speech to rally Devok and Galen to find this box.
Maybe. Remind me what the leadership skill is again.
I don't. I mean, it's leadership. I don't know. I think it's from my background. I don't really know what it does, but it's
Okay. Well, in
leadership.
that case, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Performance check. I can't use leadership.
If it's a roll, you can use that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a roll.
Okay. Use that.
Oh, are you kidding me? No.
All right. Yeah. You hear this limp speech, and Devok and Galen. You feel like giving up.
Are you kidding? Wait, I want to use a fake point. I want to use a fake point.
You have another one?
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay, use your last
All
one.
right. Oh!
my
Okay,
God.
you feel inspired. You will have advantage on your next turn. Instead of having disadvantage, this is what you would have had given the
Oh
last
my
roll.
God.
Okay.
All right, Pico. You can see you can because of all the all the material has been tossed off the wagon, and the people have definitely noticed this runaway, panicky horse. Guards are starting to show up from everywhere. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep trying to evade for as long as possible.
All right, go ahead and yeah. See, what would that be? Yeah, I guess go ahead and give me a stealth check.
All right.
I think you'd probably have disadvantage though, because you're a loud horse and you're just trying to find, a corner, a quiet corner, or what have you.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, it didn't matter, but so far you've managed to continue to evade the guards for longer. You don't know how long this will last, though. All right, Devok, what are you doing?
Searching for the crate with the symbol,
Okay, make a perception check with advantage.
please. What?
Okay, you continue to search, and you have basically exhausted all of the crates. There is no crate with one of those symbols.
Uh-oh.
All right, Galen.
Galen, you know what to do.
There are no more crates in the wagon. There are no symbols on any of the crates. What are you gonna do?
Is there
You know what to do.
anything... Huh?
You know what to do.
I do know what to do,
Well, yeah, you can look. You can search for some.
but I want to
hidden-
search first because it doesn't use up my movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna search for anything that, like, a loose floorboard or maybe like a false floor or something with this symbol on it or HV written on it in the front or in the back.
Okay, give me a perception check. You have
Can I have
advantage.
advantage?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god, please don't fail me again. I'm gonna...
You search thoroughly and find nothing.
Okay. Well, I know what to do. I'm gonna take out all my bags of drugs and put them in one of the crates we opened.
Okay, you start doing so. Oreo, you are currently hiding. You see guards run past you. They obviously don't notice you. And you can see them talking with the thugs. And you can see that the thug that's on the ground has been bandaged and has stopped screaming. And the guards are then looking down the street toward where the wagon turned the corner. What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna go through the little alleyways here to kind of go around the corner, see if I can just follow the guards, but from a far distance and see if they essentially catch up or anything. I mean, I doubt it, but I'm just gonna keep an eye out essentially.
Okay, fair enough. The thugs are talking with the guards. We already know that. Ragu has also run off. All right, Ire, you are currently in the cart. There are no more crates except for, I guess, one that is broken open that is now being stuffed with full of drugs. So what are you doing?
I also want to search for like something hidden away.
Okay, go for it.
Any informants. Okay.
All right, you search and you do find a hidden compartment. And inside the hidden compartment, you find a sack of money with 30 silvers.
God damn it. Is that it?
That's it.
I don't want money. No.
Pico, what are you doing now? You can see that you managed to evade the guards, but there's more guards coming all the time. You can see the people frantically searching the wagon behind you. What are you going to do?
Well, they've run out of boxes,
They have,
right?
yes.
Okay, well, if they're not basically doing anything that's obviously chaotic, at this point I'm going to go ahead and still going to move with purpose, but basically move much more under control. Try to act like everything is normal, and then start looking for somewhere to stop that's out of sight so that they can actually get off and look around.
Okay, you spot a alley within, pretty close. You'll be able to reach it next round. I'm assuming you head toward that.
Yeah.
All right, Devok. Everybody has been searching frantically and has found nothing so far except for a small compartment with some money. What are you gonna do?
I guess it doesn't have to be the boxes because you said that I exhausted my search of the boxes, but I can just keep looking around for anything.
For like more hidden compartments?
Yeah, or like anything I think may have drugs in it.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. All
Oh.
right, you search and you're positive that there are no more hidden compartments.
Oh no.
Damn it. All right, well, we're going to have to just play this off right. I think this can still work out. We're going to have to play it off.
All right, Galen. At this point in time, you are convinced there's no more hidden compartments. What are you doing?
I'm finishing up putting the drugs in one of the boxes, and I'm going to tell Pico to go to one of the guards. Or let the
Okay,
guards come to us.
fair enough. All right, Oreo, the guards have started running down the street, and I'm assuming you're tailing?
Yep.
Go ahead and make a tailing check. All right. Yep, you're going, and they don't seem to notice you. The thugs are also running with the guards. Actually, one of the thugs is running with the guards. The other thug, he kind of just put him in the park for the time being, so he's still there. All right, Ragu, what are you doing at this point?
Okay. I was just kind of trying to get away, but I had left Char in the scene so he could tell me what's going on. And if Oreo's actually still close by, then I'm going to stick close by too in case she needs backup. Otherwise, I'm going to try and stay out of the way. Because
Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
Fair enough.
I wasn't briefed that far on the plan.
Yep, fair enough. All right, Ire, you see Galen stuffing a box full of drugs. What are you doing?
Have we stopped? Are we?
Not yet. Somebody's told Pico to stop or to go to one of the guards, but it's not his turn yet.
I guess I can just help Galen. Make sure it all gets.
Okay. All right, Pico, you were told to go to a guard, so what are you doing?
I'm going to still pull into the alley anyway.
Okay, you pull into the alley, and at this point in time, we'll go ahead and leave combat. All right, so you are now in an alley. So what do you do at this point?
I'm going to change out of wild shape here.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if we want to ride up to the guards if we've been causing all this chaos with plenty of witnesses seeing you guys on the cart. You guys were putting the drugs in the box?
Yeah, so here's what my plan is. I'm gonna tell the guards that we found the drugs in the box and that we have to, and that they were either we have to check the place that they were delivering to or that they were delivering from.
So one thing you notice, Pico, is that there is a singular box. All the other boxes have been tossed, and that box is stuffed full of drugs.
Alrighty then. How many drugs are there? You guys found a secret compartment?
No, I just had that.
Oh yeah.
I had 19 bags of it.
How's that all?
I mean, it's a big crate because it's had furniture, but it's still full of drugs.
Yeah, I had a lot.
And the compartment was pretty tiny, I guess?
Yes.
All right.
It's basically big enough to store money in it. In fact, it might actually, now that you think about it, not be all that secret. It's probably just where they store funds when doing business.
Well, what if we go on foot to find the guards?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of the.
What's our
the-
story though? Because we did steal a wagon.
Our story is that we're vigilantes, I think, because they're gonna know it
Well,
was us.
Tell them you're on a
Would-
mission from Gad.
I'm
the
probably
church.
gonna bring that up. I'm probably gonna
God
bring
gave
it
me a
up.
sign that there were drugs on this cart.
I'll just tell them that we've been doing a lot of private investigation and we knew that there would be drugs on this cart,
Okay.
so we stopped it. And then I'm going to try and persuade them by telling them, like, if we go to Kensing Carpentry and we bust their drug area, it's going to be a big haul for them and it's going to clean up the city a lot. And hopefully they'll, forget about what we did.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That's my plan, at least, unless anybody has a better one.
Well, currently it's just you three or you four because Oreo and Ragu have been left way long behind, far
Mhm.
behind.
well, if you guys want to do that, I probably shouldn't be part of that group. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all in an alley right now. The cart's sitting in the alley. There are people. You can see some guards searching the street, but they haven't actually approached the alley yet because Pico managed to find an opening and go into it without the guards noticing, based on his role. So, what are you guys going to do?
You guys want me to get the guards over here?
I can get them on my turn, but if you want to bring them over now, that's also fine.
Because I
I
can
was just
pretend to be a
thinking
helpful
since-
bystander.
So, what we can
Well-
do to help this a little? You can continue talking.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is it might be best if you're not really seen with us at all, because you're supposed to be the horse, and if a helpful bystander is calling them over, it's less like we're actively trying to get help from them, and more like we're
That's
just
a good
getting turned
point.
in.
Alright, I agree.
Plus, as much of the group we can save from potential trouble with the law, probably the best.
Yep, fair enough. Let me grab some guards. Those will do. Oh, wait.
In that case, I'm not going to be any. I'm assuming this street's being repurposed.
Yeah, that's
for
that's
this.
what's happening. Ragu and Oreo aren't here, but I just as a visual aid. All right, and these guys are obviously not here. They're actually trying to get here. One of them is, but good luck to that. Anyway, so what do you guys do?
Okay, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna call for the guards to come over.
Okay, as you do so, the guards who were in the area looking for the wagon already actually run up, and they notice the wagon pretty quickly. And it's like, "You there! Stop where you are!"
Yes,
And
of course.
one of them runs up, like, "What in the blazing hells has been going on?"
Okay, this is gonna be crazy. So come here. I'll show you the wagon. The reason we stopped this wagon is we're all private investigators and we've been trying to hunt down this drug ring that's been passing around this stuff called blue sand, and we knew that there would be drugs on this cart because they have a base situated out of Kensing. Kensing. Oh, I'm so bad.
Kensing Wood.
Carpentry.
Furniture.
Kensing
Carpentry.
Carpentry, and we found this box of drugs on there. If we move fast, we might be able to bust Kensing Carpentry today. If you
Okay,
guys...
so let's stop real quick as you're trying to convince them to kind of come and look. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay, persuasion I can do. Oh, well, I guess that's a 9.
All right.
I-
So he
I
stops
shouldn't
back and
have
says,
managed-
"Sir, I am going to have to ask you to please step away from the wagon, all of you.
Could
We
I
will search
be
the
getting
wagon."
help from someone to give me
Oh
that
yeah,
map.
I can help with persuasion.
So
Yeah.
what? How are you helping?
Um,
Just pretend you're one of my PI
yeah,
people.
yeah. I'm like affirming and saying, yeah. We've been searching these guys for months.
We were hired by the
There's-
church. Bring that
Yeah,
up.
the church. God gave us a sign. This is the wagon for sure. There's drugs on this wagon.
Okay. That gave you disadvantage because
What?
this particular person definitely is not religious. However,
Oh
you already got
no.
the 9, so it doesn't matter. So he says, "Please step away, out, step forward, step forward. Come on, you too." He points to you, Devok.
Oh, sorry.
Come
Hey, get
out,
out of the
stay
way,
there.
Devon.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
And he steps forward, and he starts searching, and he said, and I say, "There's so much over here. Arrest them!" And
What?
you
What?
say, "Please, you are coming with us. You are under arrest."
This
For
isn't
what?
our wagon.
This isn't
And
our
they
wagon. We stopped it.
and they sitting there. You will be given the chance to plead your case.
Okay,
I.
but you need to bust Kensing Carpentry
Yeah,
today.
you're gonna
You can
lose
take
the
us in.
real culprits.
Right. Just sit still while we get you hooked up here, and you feel your arms being tied. Do you resist?
No.
Yeah, I
Let's
guess
go
so.
in as fast as we can.
It
and
doesn't
bust
help
this
that we're
out,
like
the
the
guards.
most hated races.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah. Wait, like all three of us are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Pico, is you're hiding in the? Are you actually trying to hide?
No, I'm actually just kind of lounging. I'm just pulling some stuff out of my pack and just kind of snacking away.
Okay.
Yeah, basically just staying in the shade of the tree and just kind of parked up against the building.
Fair enough. All right, so you notice that you see the group getting their hands getting tied, and you see them getting escorted away by the guards. Do you do anything?
Um,
Are
I
they
assume
not
they're
even?
taking the guards are
Yeah.
taking the wagon, right?
You see, actually, the wagon doesn't have a horse. So actually, what you see is you see two guards taking them away, and you see one guard standing by the wagon.
Alrighty then.
Because apparently they don't have horses with them.
Mhm.
Anyway, so what do you do if anything?
I'm gonna watch a bit to see which direction they go. I mean, I guess given what we know about the garrisons and stuff like that, do I have a pretty good idea of where they'd be taken based on the direction they're heading?
That is a good question. They will be headed toward. Let's see, 17. Yeah, so they're going to be headed toward the southern garrison next to the southern gate. That's your guess, and it's the closest one by far, so it's pretty likely.
Okay.
All right, so they get taken away. Meanwhile, Ragu and Oreo, everything's gotten pretty quiet. You follow the guards for a while, and then eventually you hear them talking, and they it sounds like they're going to go to the garrison to get basically to figure out what to do next. What are you two going to do if anything?
Should we go back to a regular meeting site, or do you think it was all of them that got arrested? Should we go try to
Yeah, you
find
didn't
them?
see them get arrested, by the way. You guys, I'm reusing the map, but you guys are pretty far apart.
Okay. Well, yeah, I know. I didn't watch us. I didn't watch them getting arrested, but isn't that what we just heard?
You know, you heard them say they're going to go back to the garrison to get instructions because they don't know what to do.
Oh, just the guards.
Yeah,
Okay,
the guards.
In that case, it's well, should we go back to the regular spot and hope they return?
Throw char around, see if they spot anything.
Can go ahead and have Char do some nice big circles way up high, get a good long view. Um, anything? Any of our boys? The
Actually,
buggy,
Char would
broken
probably
broken
notice.
trash.
Probably Char would probably notice all the boxes strewn throughout the streets because there's multiple
Yeah.
corners and all the people. And so Char does eventually come across the wagon, notices that there's no horse. There's a single box in the wagon with bags in it, and a guard standing next to the wagon. That's what
What
Char
about
sees.
Pico? What about Pico? He didn't say he was hiding.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. I guess if he was in the area, yeah, he would see Pico sitting by a tree.
Okay. Char flies down to Pico, kind of lands close by, just kind of chirps real quiet.
Okay, you see this Pico? What do you do?
Um, well, I'm going to go ahead and give Char a couple of little bits of bread and get up and see what he does.
Char kind of does this shrugging motion with his wings and scratches a couple little X's in the ground.
A poke ragu. Do you see something?
Oh, I've got an idea.
I don't know. Char's more than 100 feet away.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna have to fly back and tell me.
because that horse was flying, and yeah, it's easily more than 100 feet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put my arm out and see if Char gets on.
Char jumps up onto your arm. Kind of tentatively keeps trying to grab one claw, but yeah, he jumps up on your arm.
All right. Well, I go ahead and put my snacks away and go ahead and wander off. Once I'm kind of out of sight of any of the guards, I go ahead and pull out some paper and write down they've been arrested. Looks like they're probably going to the southern garrison. And I'll go ahead and tie that to Char's. Oh, actually, where should we meet? And then attach that to Char's leg and tell him to go find Ragu. And I'll go ahead and just loiter here. Yeah, because there's a little fountain and all that stuff. I'll just kind of loiter here until he comes back.
Okay, so Ragu, a few minutes later, Char shows up with a note.
I read the note. What does it say?
He just told you what it said.
Yeah, and I just kind of slump my shoulders, hand the message to Oreo, and go,
And they
what,
give us slack for being. Oh God, fine.
all right, Char, you know where Pico is. All right, what was that last thing? Did it say where to meet Pico or where
I was
to meet
asking,
Pico?
where should we meet?
Oh, okay. In that case, to make it quick, it's like, Char, you know where
Wait,
Pico is.
yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say, like, he just literally came from where he was. Can we just
Yeah.
ask him for directions?
Yeah, I was gonna say you know where Pico is, Char. We will just follow you. And Char goes and kind of flies up, nice and slow, but he's flying, and we follow.
Although I do want to keep I do want to say maybe not take the most convenient route there. Just
Okay,
let's use the alleyways in our for right now.
Okay,
excellent idea. Yes,
you
we
you
will.
start
We will
making
take
your
the
way there.
nonchalant alleyways.
It'll take a few minutes to get there, and in the meantime, let me go ahead. Um, the other half of the group, you wind up arriving at. Eventually, you wind up arriving at the garrison. It's right here. And as you arrive, you're taken into a building, and you see other guards there already. And the other guards are looking around, and you hear one of them say, as soon as you arrive, "There they are! They're the ones throwing boxes and stealing wagons." Um, and then you hear the guards, "Oh, quiet! We'll get this sorted out. All right, you three, we need to have a discussion. You'll be taken to some cells. We'll get to you shortly, so don't worry." and then they lead you three downstairs into what appear to be temporary cells, and they put all three of you into the same cell. And as they lock the door, they start walking up. You three might want to think hard about what you're going to say and
I already
make sure
know.
it's the truth. We'll get back to you in a little bit. And then he walks away. You notice he doesn't even give you a moment to talk.
Of course.
So your three are sitting in a cell. You have metal bars blocking you in. One thing you notice immediately is that the metal bars are made out of this black material, and there's no window. Um, and you also notice that you feel sluggish. And Devok and Galen especially, you notice that your connection with the weave has been greatly lessened.
Oh.
So what do you three do, if anything?
I think we just have to wait, and anytime I see a guard, I'm gonna ask to speak to someone.
Okay. All right. So there are some guards that come down every once in a while, and so you're gonna try to talk to one of them. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, that kind of cut out. What did you say?
There is you see a guard kind of passing by, going to another cell to deal with some other prisoners.
You're still
You're,
breaking
So
up.
what do you do?
Can you just
What?
check your connection? Jeremy, can you check your connection?
Okay. Am I still not coming through?
You're coming in choppy.
Yeah, real choppy, like breaking up half the sentence.
Alrighty. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think should be good.
Okay. All right. So you see a guard passing by to go to another cell. Obviously to deal with other prisoners. So what do you do, Galen, if anything?
I will say, please, it's a matter of utmost urgency. We need to talk to someone about Kensing Carpentry and getting guards to go check it out because there are drugs there.
Oh, I heard from upstairs that you were trying to convince some others of something similar. Um, well, I will let them know that you are. I'll give them your message. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check to see how much you're able to actually persuade them.
All right, let's see how bad I rolled this time. Yep.
You see, he listens, and you get the impression from your insight that he's not sure what to believe, and he passes on by to continue his business.
All right.
All right. In the meantime,
Wait, could I be getting assistance actually from one of the people in the cell to roll with advantage?
it depends. They have to actually say something that helps your case.
Do you guys have anything to say, or not really?
I think I'll mess it up again.
Same.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. So, are one of you going to try to help?
No.
Okay. All right. Meantime, back on the streets. All right, you guys have you guys are heading toward Pico. You finally arrive. You can see Pico to the south of you, sitting on a bench.
I'll nonchalantly walk up and sit down on the bench next to him and go, so, so got themselves arrested, eh?
Yeah, I saw these three weird guys on some wagon that went around a corner there, and these guards ran up and sounded like they were talking about, that they were doing an investigation and that they were drugs, and the guards found drugs, and these guys were there, and they were drugs there, and they arrested them, and looks like they're probably hauling them off to the Southern Garrison. I'm sure they're having a wonderful day.
I would think so, yes. So, what are you thinking? Maybe we contact their guild since they're they are the religious guild, right? And they were doing this. They were doing this for their guild, or were they doing it for a church?
I have
For the
no
church.
idea.
They were doing it for a church. Okay, perhaps we should go to that church and talk to the head priest there and let him know that his disciples may have gone astray.
Is I
Perhaps he
mean,
can be helping with the guards and the loiters.
but what if this was something that maybe we weren't supposed to know either? Like, you know how people have been wanting to be discreet these days?
Yeah, but I do not think we have a choice. I mean, who else is going to get them out? I mean, we have to come up with the lawyers, or the church might have influence, but we cannot be walking in ourselves and saying, "Yeah, we know those guys." Not at this exact moment in time, no.
Depends. I mean, somebody to have a forgery kit?
What would be forged? I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a good idea, but what would we need? A document of release, or a official signed waiver or pardon? Does
Well,
anyone
Mm,
know the law here?
well, okay,
we might,
question. Go ahead.
as crazy as things are going, and actually, we might want to start walking away from where the guards guarding
Yes.
things. Actually, is the
Mm-hmm.
crate of drugs still there?
Yeah, it's still there. The guard is guarding it, apparently waiting for reinforcements.
All right. We'll walk past then. As we walk past, take note of the really big box in the wagon. We'll go ahead and
Hmm.
move this way, and then and actually, yeah, it's going. How big was the box?
It's a basically it's probably 5 foot long or something. It's pretty long.
Okay,
Yeah, and it's
yeah,
stuffed
that.
with 19 bags of drugs.
Right. The guard, as she's watching, is she actually looking out this way or looking at the cart this way?
Both. She'll look, and then she'll look at the street, and she'll look down the alley, and then she'll kind of walk around a bit. She seems to be alert and knows how to do her job.
Okay. Um,
So we'll keep on moving, and after we're out of earshot, I'll point out. You saw how huge that box was, right?
yeah.
Where the contraband is, and okay, you could make the argument that they stole a wagon or something like that, but you saw the chaos as we were leaving, and it did not change as this was going on. So, while you could argue that they stole the wagon, I don't think you could argue that they had a big crate of drugs in their pocket that they then put on the cart.
That is
So,
true.
I don't know what we would do about this, but if the thugs claim their wagon, it's like, well, they were the ones that had the boxes in the first place. So that could work in their favor if this gets pointed out somehow.
Yes, and again, I think at the considering the time, the uh, the church will be able to help us get them out of lockup. So if we can go to the
Sure.
church that sent them on this mission, then the church can explain that as well. I mean, the time for being subtle is almost over, but it doesn't necessarily mean we need to entangle everybody at once. So perhaps the church has, I mean, and the church has experience as a lawyer as well. So we should tell the, I mean, who turned the boys onto this mission in the first place? It was the church, correct?
I have no idea. Like, this is their mission, man. I literally have zero idea.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't remember exactly just what they said in passing between each other.
Yeah, you probably weren't paying a whole lot of attention. In fact, they've
Yeah.
said before they're going to the church, but
Yes.
I'm not even sure if you know which religion, where the church is, or
Correct.
anything.
Yeah.
Right. Which is why I'm saying, like,
We've
I've
adventured. I was gonna say we've adventured long enough. I think we know what religion they are, but yeah, we'd have to try and figure out their church or whatever.
Well, if they're allowed to see visitors, we might actually be able to go and find that information out
Yeah.
I mean, set up their legal defense, which is kind of what people often do in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, okay.
you guys are discussing, and in the meantime, Pico, and, I'm sorry, not Pico, Galen and Devok and Ire, some guards come up to your cell, and one of them walks forward and he says, "All right, we are ready to speak to you now, but not here. Please follow us. We will avoid chaining you up if, as long as we we have reason to believe we don't need to go that far. But if you attempt to run, you will be captured, and everything will get much, much worse. Do you understand?"
Yep. Let's go talk.
All right, so they take you. They start leading you into a back room. You do have guards in front of you and behind you. Do you follow along, or do you do anything else?
What? You're breaking up.
Uh, we follow them. That was kind of choppy too.
Oh, I'm asking if
Yeah,
you're following. Are you following the guards, or are you trying to do something else?
Oh, we're gonna
follow
follow them.
the guards. Follow them.
Okay. So they lead you into a small room with a table in there. The table is surrounded by chairs, and you see a couple of well-dressed gentlemen sitting in the chair, almost like noble clothing. Um, they appear to be humans, fair-skinned, and then the guards motion at the other chairs and says, "Please be seated."
All right.
And then the people on the table, it's like one of them speaks and he says, all right, it's we can see that is a rather large box, and we can tell that you've been ripping that wagon apart, probably looking for the contents. Is that correct?
Yep.
Now the question is, this is the question I don't know yet, is were those contents already in the box, or was it some sort of desperate attempt? So convince me. Which was it?
Okay. They were coming from a place called Kensing Carpentry. There is a drug operation in the back of Kensing Carpentry that you can go bust right now to prove my story.
So you think that because you told us that Kensington Carpentry has this issue, that we should take you at your word and disrupt their business?
Yes.
Uh, yeah. You can put me in a zone of truth. Do you have any like casters around here? Put me in a zone of truth. I'll say it again.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Hey.
He steps away, and then a minute later, a mage walks in, and you feel it. You hear some words spoken, and you feel a tingle. And the man sits at the table. I am going to ask you a question. Were the drugs already on the cart?
Seeing as I was on the cart when they were in the thing, yes.
He nods, paying careful attention to your wording.
Mhm.
And then he says, "Were the drugs on your possession before you were on the cart?"
Sorry, that cut out. What was the
He
wording of the
asked,
question?
"Were the drugs on your in your possession before you were on the cart?"
Some of them were, as I had taken them from Kensing Carpentry.
Okay. The mage nods. I see. And you are 100% sure that there are drugs at Kensing Carpentry.
There were drugs there. Whether we have wasted too much time and they've changed the operation is yet to be seen, but there was a drug operation in Kensing Carpentry where they were sending drugs to the Full Barrow and selling them out of there to dealers. I
He
know this
nods.
because we've been studying it for the past 2 days or so, and we were hired by the church, not hired, but we were tasked by the church to do this.
Oh, the church hired vigilantes. All right. We are finished here, Mage. And then he walks away.
Cool.
Well,
So
I
can we
will
bust
say,
that place?
I will say a few things. One is congratulations.
Okay.
You have all this interesting information, and now we are going to be tied up in legal shenanigans for who knows how long, and unable to do anything about it. So thank you so much for going about it the worst possible way. He you see him put his hands in his head in his hands, and you just see him just kind of laughing hysterically to himself. And he
I
looks
don't know
up.
why you're so sad. This is the bust of a year. This is promotion grade stuff right here.
Fact.
What if we were to do something? What if you let me and my team go bust that place right now, and then your guards sweep in, grab us again, and we can just call this a win for you and all the guards across the city.
Go
I
ahead
just
and
want
make a
these drug. I just want this drug operation to be shut down.
go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. Please, I just need one good roll today.
All
That isn't
right.
bad.
So he's listening. He kind of sits back. Well, legally speaking, there's a whole bunch of paperwork and other things we need to do before we can just swoop in. However,
You are cutting
given
out.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
how much did you hear?
I heard
Legally.
however.
None of it.
Okay. He says that. All right. Well,
No, you're cutting out.
He says.
all right. Hold on. Let me
Maybe cut out
let me
and come
try.
back in.
Let me try. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and quit, and then I'll join.
Out of curiosity, am I cutting out as well, or okay?
All right. Can I join the call? Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
All right. I guess we can try again. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Mhm.
No.
All right. So the person kind of looks at you, and he says, "It will be days before we can legally do anything.
Okay.
However, we can potentially. What can we do? We can fine you for the stolen cart,
Uh-huh.
and we have a mistake in the paperwork that allows you to go free. And if we happen to be in the area later,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps there'll be something for us to see."
And perhaps there'll be enough, what's the cop term? Reasonable suspicion on the premises to investigate.
Perhaps there'll be extra guards in the area for a while today.
All right.
However, we cannot enter the premises.
Okay.
So whatever you're going to do, you need to do it today. And after today, whatever evidence they may have will be gone, most likely.
Okay. I'll make it happen.
Unfortunately, before we can let you go, we have to charge you
You're
a fine.
lagging.
Again?
Yeah.
So can you not hear me?
I can
You're,
now. It's just
yeah.
weird. It cuts in and out.
All right. Yeah. I don't know what is going on. What has it been like this the whole day, or has it just started?
It
It was
had
a
only just
little bit
started
at the
recently.
beginning, and it just kept getting progressively worse slowly.
There were moments where you were fine though. It's just that it
Yeah.
just keep coming in and
Yeah.
out.
All right. All right. So we'll do the best we can, I guess. So they tell you that you're going to have to pay a fine before they can let you go. They're going to have to
Easy.
get your names,
Hmm.
and they will potentially have to follow up in the future, especially if nothing comes of this.
Hmm.
And your fine will be 700 silvers.
I only do I have enough silvers? How much is that in gold or plat?
70
Uh,
gold or 7 platinum.
We can
Only
split it between the three of
only
us.
7 plat. I can cover it. It was my idea. I'll
Wait,
cover
no.
it.
How much in silver?
700.
Okay, can I actually pay for it? Because I'm carrying
Oh,
way too
you have a shit ton of silver. Yeah, go for it, man.
Pulls out 6
seven.
bags. Where
And they
You
look
guys
at
are not
you,
involved with drugs at
and,
all.
and it's like, um, um, hold, stay,
well,
sit there. He goes, and you see the mage come back,
well,
and
no,
then he
you shouldn't
sits
have done
down,
that.
and you feel the tingle, and the mage is like, I can't do this anymore, and he says, speak the truth. Have you been selling these drugs on the side?
No.
well,
No.
He looks as you say that. And you, he points to you, Ire.
No.
And the mage nods. Okay. And then he takes the bags of silver.
Yay! We paid our
Yeah.
fine.
Woo.
All right.
although I love how you guys have been so suspicious right now that just simply having the money to pay a debt was itself suspicious.
I think it
Yeah.
would be better than me pulling out a sack filled with 50 platinum and just trying to work through it for 7.
Yeah.
50 platinum might be a normal to carry if you were well off or wealthy,
Yeah,
but
but look
carrying
at us.
around 40 pounds of silver,
Yeah, that's
just
actually
me.
what tipped him off. Or that's what
Yeah.
made him
It's
suspicious.
like I don't have a wallet. I carry a duffel bag full of stacks of $1 bills. It just looks odd.
It's like the scene in Lord of the Rings where they're taking all the weapons from Gimli and it just keeps coming. It's
I've
like
got another
sacks
200
of money.
I've got another 200.
You're insane.
All
And
right.
then like 137 gold and 258 copper.
Oh,
So
I
at this
got like
point,
a bunch of
yeah. So at this point in time, they escort you out, and then you hear these people in the noble-looking clothing speaking to others. You hear something about missing paperwork. It has no choice but to let you go, and so on. And then he comes back and he looks at you and he says, "I hope this isn't a mistake, but trust me, if it
I
turns out to be a mistake, you will be the one suffering."
So wait,
that's
if we
fine.
bust the place, what do you want us to do? We just call the guards, and are we gonna get arrested again for?
Well, my suggestion is that you aren't in the area at all when the guards come in. My
Uh-huh.
suggestion is you just make sure you gather whatever evidence you need and make sure that there is easy to access evidence for the guards.
Got it. All right, let's go, guys. We have a place to bust.
Woo!
Okay, so here's my idea for the easy to access evidence. Let's just make like a like you know those like oh look a candy and they pick up a candy. Let's just make that with like a bag of like bags of drugs just leading to the back room.
Uh,
One thing I
okay.
will remind you, because your characters would have noticed, is that you did find a note in there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they did tell you that to gather any evidence you need because it'll be gone the next day.
Got it. All right. Well, let's meet up with the group because we got to move on this place fast.
Okay, so as you guys go to leave, you actually bump into the group as they're heading your direction. All
All right,
right.
guys.
So there, Oreo and Ire and Pico, you notice that the three people you're just going to visit in the jail suddenly walking down the street towards you.
My
Guys,
friends, you're not in shackles.
Nope, but we will be tomorrow. We gotta move fast.
what?
We gotta bust Kensing. We gotta bust Kensing today, otherwise we're in trouble.
All right.
Now,
Uh,
I think we should go sooner rather than later anyway, because
Agreed.
they're probably moving the stuff right now.
Hmm.
and you're sure that this place has the stuff?
We were in. We
That's where
were
they
given
got it, right?
drugs.
He
from,
took a
yes.
box of drugs from the back room. I'm sure there's more. Also, there's equipment there and notes on
There's a
manufacturing.
lab. There's
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a
Okay.
full-blown lab back there. It's pretty incriminating. It would be pretty hard to clean up in less than a day.
Well, so far the day's been going amazing with you guys leading the charge. So by all means, gentlemen.
I agree. It's been
We-
great.
It's
This
actually
has
been
been
fantastic.
pretty
Actually,
Yep.
good.
Yep.
actually not terrible. It's not the worst. We're
I'm not
gonna
saying
bu-
ironically.
This
I'm
has
saying
been
you guys
a
are doing
successful
amazing.
operation.
So yeah, exactly. So as far as I see, what's the plan?
Honestly, it's gonna be kind of rough. We're gonna have to just bust in, kick ass, and get
Wait.
evidence.
Did we just turn
Idea.
into a SWAT team?
Honestly,
Idea.
yeah, I
Wait,
think we might
Doc,
swap this
idea?
place. Yeah, sorry, Devok.
Undead army. Question.
That might be a little intense, but
Yeah,
I'm totally down.
I don't know. Do you say undead?
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's mercenary army.
Where would we get
Uh,
mercenaries? I feel like any mercenaries we get would just be expensive.
I'll grab them. I know them. They're my friends. They're my friends.
You know them. Okay.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Oh
nod, nod.
yeah, he was dabbling in becoming a warlord way back in the day.
Yeah. Exactly. I have a clan of mercenaries.
A warlord.
They're just sitting around waiting for your call. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. They work for me. I know. I'm a big shot. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, they're like
Huh.
some sort of agent.
I'll tell you, you're a big shot.
Thanks, dude.
How have I never heard of this before?
It's low key.
Low-key of a
Low-key,
You're
yeah.
not the most low key of people, but you know.
I
I honestly not that I am racist by any means, but I find it hard in these trying times that anyone would be a willing stand by a mercenary for someone like you.
it's what
strikes
happens
me
when
as
you're
unusual.
rich. I mean, I don't know what to say. You saw my silver stacks.
Are they actually? Well, those were stolen.
And
And are these mercenaries actually able-bodied, or are they just going to be dead weight, and we should just
You
get
say
us
they're
anyway?
able-bodied.
Or
I think they're able-bodied.
are the guards going to be
They're a little
okay with
skinny.
just a bunch of people?
How sure can
ransacking
we
the place?
trust them? Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, can we
'Cause, I
trust
mean,
them to not take
They obey my every command.
take things? They're at your every.
they do. That
people,
loyal, huh?
Human, people are dangerous creatures. Just because they
Well,
tell you one thing doesn't mean they're gonna.
They're kind of like robots. No offense, but they're kinda like
Wow.
Maybe you're the racist one.
But my
Wow.
it
Hey,
doesn't
that's
have to
not
be
the right way to talk to a dwarf fire.
fire.
Dwarf. Computing. That is
Well-
not a dwarf.
Actually,
That is
I
not a
was a dwarf. Okay, my army isn't exactly fully set up yet. It's a work in progress. But
You need to
there's
set
a
Whip,
them
as
up.
we call them from back home. I understand. Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
Well, you
need
got to line up your recruits.
What'd you say?
Said you've got to line up your recruits. Recruitment drive's easy.
No,
well,
exactly.
see now this is what I'm saying. If we're getting day one recruits in here, I don't think this is going to be a very successful operation. I think that's setting
We need
ourselves up
them
for
like
failure.
now,
just
don't
throw
we? Like,
bodies.
Do we
how-
need them though? What if we just do it
Yeah,
ourselves?
what if we just what if we call them in if we really need them?
Yeah, if we need them, we'll call them in.
Call them in how?
We can call them in just in a split second. You're saying that they'll
How
just
would
be
we? How would
here.
we? Yeah. How
They're
would
gonna
we
be
call
on the
them
ready.
Yeah, they'll be on
on
the ready.
I want to meet these
Oh,
guys first. I want to vet them, make sure that they're.
I'm with
on
Ira
video.
on this one. I like to have a chat with them just to make sure that they're,
Yeah.
real good.
isn't it
They're all
still
chill.
daylight?
It is.
Maybe we
Yeah,
have
maybe
time
we
to put
should.
together the army.
I want to chat with these fellows
An
before
army?
we.
I thought these
You
were
can
just
chat with them
mercenaries. I
Yeah,
didn't
an
know that he was
army.
running a
Yeah.
fucking army.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Army.
You can chat
Well,
with
we
them
do
in
have a
real
cart.
time, okay?
We do have a cart and a donkey. We can put them all on the
We
cart
have
and
a
cover it
war
up and
horse.
leave
We
Let's
them
just-
don't need them. All right.
outside.
Tempest will take us into battle. All right. I know Tempest. He's a
Doris?
loyal steed. All right.
You mean
I
the one that poofed immediately as soon as you rammed him into a cart?
Well, that's exactly. He did his job. He has. You see how he had no questioning whatsoever of what I was telling him to do? I tell him to jump. He says how high. That's the kind of loyalty I need.
You tell him to pull the car, like, get a scab.
True. I tell him
I
to
think
kill
I think we
himself. He
should
does
just.
it.
I think we should just roll this place as fast as possible.
Yeah, Tempest can charge in, break the door down again. You know.
Let's just go through the door. They've already seen us in there. We'll just pretend like we're going, and then let's just beat.
Oh, we
them
can
to the
visit
bugs.
Collish or whatever it's Collard.
Yeah, we'll
Collard?
say hi, Collish. We're just gonna be in for a quick spell,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'll beat the crap out of the thugs.
just
and
a
we'll-
quick
we'll-
spell.
Ooh, give me a horrible
Quick
idea.
spell, maybe 6. What?
Wait, so okay,
What
so just
if?
go ahead.
Oh, what if you guys go in and warn everybody that there's some stuff going down with the cops, and then, quote unquote, the cops bust in, and you, quote unquote, help them fight off the cops, except you're a little clumsy with your weapons.
What? Okay, what about this? What if we run in there and start screaming fire, but there's not actually a fire, except there actually will be a fire because we're gonna set a fire.
I can make a fire.
I don't know. I don't really want to burn this place down. That
Well, we
seems
don't
like
have to
a bit
burn
too
the
much.
place down. It'll be a controlled burn.
I
To be
also
clear, Galen, what was the actual promise you made to these people so that you didn't actually have to go back in jail tomorrow?
I promised them I'd find them evidence of the drug ring in Kensing Carpentry by today.
Listen, fire doesn't have to burn the whole place down.
I
right?
also have minor illusion, so I could
You
just
could also
pretend that there's
illusion
a
a
fire.
fire,
Yeah,
yeah.
I could illusion a fire. But I honestly think we should just go in and roll them.
Minor illusion's not going to get you a good fire.
What about
That's
3
true.
minor illusions working together as one?
That's still a pretty small fire.
Okay, well, I don't know.
What about a
where I
real
got 'em
fire?
from. I don't know where I got them from, but from somewhere, I will pull out a pair of goggles. I will put them on my head, and then I will reach down and pull out my string of fire cylinder hand grenades and go, "We are ready with the fire."
Fire.
Okay,
so
see,
Oh.
I don't know what we
Hold
want.
on there, man.
Listen, we set fire to the furniture, not the drug lab, and then
Yeah,
the furniture burns.
how are
and
you going to
then-
put out the fire?
Well,
That's what
I
the
don't
city
think
fire
we should
brigade
start
is
a
for.
fire. I
somebody
think we
will
should
put the
just roll
fire out.
them. I think we should just go in and brute force our way
Think it,
in.
Just bear in mind that it's still what time of day is it, Jeremy?
It's probably early afternoon.
Yeah, so we're about to just roll in the middle of the day and expect that we're not going to get another noisy thing outside.
that's what I'm saying. The fire would work.
What do you mean noisy thing outside?
Well, people were screaming when you guys ran off, and that
But the
alerted
fire
even
would
more
work
guards.
perfectly because the guards would come, and that's what we want.
Yeah,
What if
want
we
the guards
burn
to-
down the wall to the drug lab?
That's a little too much. I don't want to damage any of the evidence.
Wait, did they not
Okay,
say they
okay,
could not
okay.
enter the
Okay, well,
premises?
at least how many guys were inside when you guys went in?
At least 4.
Okay, if it's a matter of just knocking these guys out, then
Well,
I think
I'm
we can
sure
just
there's
go
more
in and
than
knock them
4.
out.
We didn't see the whole place. I'm certain there's more than 4.
Yeah, but I think we can take them.
Look, I'm trusting Galen's judgment here. If he says that we can take them, I say we will take them. Let's just go.
Hey, before you go, Galen, I sent you a whisper.
Oh,
So are we just gonna burst through the door and be like, Kolish, we're going in, and just like bolt past them and just?
Let me know if it
Um,
didn't work.
hold on. I have your message to me, but
Yeah, it's based off of that thing you found earlier.
the thing I found earlier. Okay. Okay.
Or
Can I talk to the group about this? Is that fine?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and here I'll just let me go ahead and just show it. It says this
yeah,
is
the
what you
note.
found. Remember you found that note?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
the note that had stuff about
The event.
the
Offices upstairs in the main
yeah.
building. Wait, was it just one building or were there multi? Because I remember the description was there were different buildings through the back.
I don't know what the main building is. That's the problem.
Anyway,
I
so
think
that's what you guys had found. So I just want to make sure you know that you remember that. Anyway, go ahead
yeah,
and
they
Yeah.
continue.
Is
yeah,
Kensing the main building?
I think so. Although they said go tell the boss, so I assume the boss is in the main building.
The note might not even have come from the note might have been passed to here, or I don't know. I don't
I'll
know.
be in
Maybe
the
we
vent.
should just burn this place down completely.
No, that would remember we need to find some evidence so that we don't go to jail.
Well, like I said, you guys are running the show here in my eyes, so you guys let us know what we can do. At least for me, I'll follow along.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
1 second, let me just think for for a little bit.
I went ahead and left that in all of you. So if you wanted to look at it, you can. We'll just say you
Okay.
wrote it down.
Yeah, I already
How
did write it
Yeah, I
down.
wrote it down anyway, so yeah.
tall is this building?
The main buildings are 2 stories. Um, the warehouse is a bit taller than you would expect from a 2-story building, so it's instead of being like 20 feet, it's probably closer to 25. But the main building is about 20 feet tall. And you can tell it's 2 separate buildings that share a wall because the warehouse is definitely taller than the main building.
So maybe this is the main building.
I think it is. Do we want to check the upstairs offices then?
Well, we don't know what that even is referring
Well,
to
we
yet.
can always ask what's his face?
Callish?
Yeah, we can just say, "Hey, Kalish, where's the upstairs offices?"
And then just walk in there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Callish is not very worrisome. Let's go talk to him.
But like if that doesn't work, I think we should just roll the place and get some evidence.
So, do you guys want us all in there, or do
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
wanna?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Okay.
everybody can come for now.
hey, Callish.
Hey,
Hey, you guys are
Kalish.
back.
Yeah.
What do you need this time?
Well, we're looking for the upstairs offices. We have an
Yeah, we have
appointment.
to talk to some people.
Well, there are upstairs offices, but you're not allowed there unless you work here.
Oh, I have
Oh,
an appointment.
Really, with who?
HV.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, he's here. Trust me, he's here.
Um, well,
yeah,
let me ask my boss. Hey, boss. And you see someone else come around. What? These people want to go upstairs to the offices. Of course they can't go upstairs. Are you an idiot? Ah, we need to get you replaced. No, what? What do you mean replaced? Nothing. Never mind. No, they can't go upstairs. And then he goes back to his chair. What do you do?
Hey, Callish, where is upstairs?
Well, it's back there. He points to the back door, but obviously you can't go back there.
Obviously, yeah, obviously. Well, um, yeah. So,
Is there anything else I can do?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, see you later.
yeah,
Yeah.
bye, Callish.
So should we just go upstairs or should we roll the joint? What's the idea?
We could, I mean, we could just try walking up there, and then if they'd stop us, we could, then throw hands.
True.
I don't want to hurt Kalisher's boss though. They're
That
very
is true.
clearly
I don't
like,
want to. I don't want to
yeah,
hurt
they're very
Polish.
clearly just random people. I say we start with the downstairs area and then we can go upstairs. Maybe there's a way to get upstairs from inside the building.
All right. Oh, hey, sweeper.
Hey,
Hey.
what? Oh, you're back.
Yep, we're going to check on our chair again.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay,
done.
good luck.
Thank you. All right, everybody follow in. It's about to get messy.
Okay.
Hey, you might want
Hey.
to sweep somewhere else for a minute.
Why? What are you doing? Hey,
Nothing.
what are you doing?
Nothing. Now, how tall are these?
They're probably a good 8 feet tall.
8 feet. If I was to shove this, you said they were kind of precarious, right? That's what this guy said.
Well, the person did. They look pretty solid to you, though.
Oh,
Yeah, let's leave them.
I
Just
wanted
fight.
to, start it off by shoving them onto the thug.
Hey, did you need something? guess
Yeah, I
not.
needed to talk to you actually.
So I was like, hey, you're back again. Wait, what's with these other people? No,
Well,
I'm sorry.
we have a request.
You have a what?
A request?
Okay, what's the request?
Well, I would like your head.
What do you? What intruders? Roll initiative.
Taking both
I
daggers
would
out.
like your head.
I don't think he wants to give it to
What
me.
the hell? 8855.
Wow, that's
What's
pretty
going
bad.
on?
That's pretty bad.
5858.
I should probably roll for him too. All right, descending. All right, Pico, you've heard the guy yell intruders after Ira asked for his head. What are you gonna do?
Well, I look around and I notice a tragic shortage. I notice a tragic shortage of conjured animals.
Hmm.
Okay.
This seems like a really good time to start conjuring some up.
What are you conjuring?
Are we getting a
Well,
pack of cats again?
Well, let's see. I guess I can't upcast, can I? Well, I'm thinking about just, well, shoot. I'd go with 4 beasts of CR1. Beasts of CR1 quarter.
Okay, which are those?
Let's see. I sure wouldn't mind giant wolves.
Okay.
Giant wolf is CR 1/4.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, gee.
Oh, he said giant. No, I was kidding. All right. How many?
8.
Oh my.
Yeah, actually, what size are they considered? Aren't they large or no?
They're medium.
1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many hit points do they have?
11.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, somehow I clicked the wrong thing here. Oh, hold on. Nope, something went wrong.
What?
The list I was looking at cuts off. It says giant wolf and then spider on the next line.
So what does that mean?
Giant wolf
It-
spiders.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, I'm not actually conjuring spiders. That was a error there. So, shoot.
I was gonna say
Damn it.
CR 1/4 or for a giant wolf seems a little wrong.
Okay, it's going to be a regular wolf.
Okay.
That is still hit points 11.
All right. So here's what I will do then. We'll drag these over, and I will do this. And then I will make that into a wolf. Hold on, let's take a minute, sorry. Wolf, there we go. Sure, you can see the nameplates. 11 out of 11. What's the AC?
13.
Okay, turn that on. I'll go and turn that on. Okay, so then I get rid of that. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So you've summoned a bunch of giant wolves, and what is it you tell them to do?
Attack. Well, attack the guy next to Ire.
Okay. In that case, they start moving. 1, 2, and then he's going to attack.
Yeah, I want them to all attack. Basically, go in and bite, and then back out.
Fair enough. Come on, close. Alright, attack. Hold on.
And they get advantage because it's pack tactics.
Fair enough. So that is an 18, which means he hits. So he takes 6 damage, and then he has to make a DC 11 strength save to avoid getting knocked prone. Which he makes. Okay, and then that wolf will back up, as he already has. The next wolf will go in and attack. And he's going to get his opportunity attack against one of them backing up, but I'll deal with that once I'm done with all of them. Alright, even with advantage, that one misses. Okay, next. And, well, he definitely hit. And so the guy takes another 9 points of damage and has to make another save. 11, which he fails, so he is now prone, which means future wolves get advantage, but they already had advantage, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so that one goes back. The next one whips around and attacks. He still has advantage, so he goes for it. And with 17, that hits. So he takes another 7 points of damage. And then that wolf will then back up. And the next one will go through doing the same. And that's a critical hit for 14 points of damage. Alright, and then the next wolf will go through and do it. Attacks with advantage. That's a hit. So another 8 points of damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's fine. So another attack. 19 hits. So that's another 6 points of damage. And the last wolf gets an attack. And that hits for another 8 points of damage. And then he would have gotten his opportunity attack against the first wolf. So I'm going to go, oops, no, wrong guy. You get it. And that's an 11, which does not hit. And the wolf escapes without harm. And then all the wolves have attacked. So that was your spell, which is your action. What else do you do, Pico, if anything?
I'm going to switch to brown bear form, and I'm going to kind of tuck over here.
Okay. You should just be able to drag it over. So while you're doing that, Oreo, you are surrounded with wolves, and the thug is on the ground, bleeding, torn apart from many places. He's still alive, but just barely. What are you going to do?
Sorry, not sorry. Stab.
And you hit. And he
Plus-
dies.
Okay.
Coup de grace.
Alright, the
Um,
room is this way. So let's start heading that way.
So I will go one over. I see that one. I see that was
Yep.
shoot. Hold on, let me count.
He was heading your direction, but he hasn't had his turn yet.
Right. I know it's I just need to count because I didn't count the.
Okay.
Yep, sure. Would I? Okay, question, I guess. Mm, oh, I already attacked once. Never mind. So I'll just go straight up and attack this guy.
Okay. You hit. So
And I will stay put.
all right, fair enough. All right, the thug, just being attacked by you, is going to return the favor as quickly as possible. So he attacks you with 2 scimitars and a dagger. Well, 1 scimitar twice and a dagger. All right, the 18 looks like it hits. So you
Or
take.
doesn't,
Oh, it doesn't?
because I'm using my reaction to do defensive duelist, so my AC goes up by 3, which, oh no, never mind. It is 18, so I'll do yeah, I'll take it, but it's half damage because I'm gonna use cunning. What is it called? Shoot. Uncanny dodge. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
taking half instead.
uncanny dodge. Okay, so yeah, you take 3 points then. Okay, thug 1. Where's thug 1? Okay, so he's upstairs. He heard the commotion. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. And then he's going to go down the stairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's done. All right. Thug 2. What is going on out there? And he runs out. And as he runs to the door, immediately sees Oreo and the thug fighting and just goes for it.
Ooh.
And it looks like he hit with everything. So that is going to be 11, 15, 20 points of damage to Oreo from a flurry of swords and dagger strikes. All right, Galen, you are surrounded with wolves. You can hear the sound of battle coming from Oreo's direction. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna move 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shoot this thug, or actually the thug that Oreo's been working on with a firebolt.
Okay. You hit.
Okay,
Okay, 9
not
points.
amazing, but that'll be fine. I'm also going to one of my things that I can do as a celestial warlock now is I have a pool of d6s that I can throw around.
A what?
A pool of d6s that I can use as a bonus action.
Okay.
To heal. So I'm going to heal Oreo for 6. Or,
Thank you.
well, I'm gonna attempt to heal her. I think I just roll a d6. I don't think
Okay.
there's any added stuff to it.
Yeah, you'd have to go based on what it says. I haven't read it.
Yep, that's fine. 3.
So what does she get from that?
I think she only gets 3. Let me look at the feature again. Yeah, it's just that. So I'm actually gonna throw the second one on her as well.
Okay. How many of these do you have?
Only 2. So that's it. But that's technically a 2 because of my healer trait. So
So
you
she
get
gets 5. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, not a lot, but it's what I can
Good.
do.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Devok, you can hear the sounds of combat coming from this direction. What are you going to do?
I'll move this way. And then I'll shoot Expert Thug 2.
Expert Thug 2. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
That hits. And so does that. So,
For 12 damage.
12 damage. So, good solid hit. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
You're on a wolf? No. Okay, you're good. All right, Ragu, you can see Devox shooting at something. What are you going to do?
Alrighty. Whoopsh. Run down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. Whoopsh. Right here, sinking both blades into this guy right here, trying to
Okay,
kind of impose myself instead of Oreo there.
fair enough.
Oh, where is Char? I don't even see him. Is he
I
over
don't
here?
know where he. Oh, he's down. Oh, let me get her. He's in the wrong layer because I had hit him before. But let me change that for you. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, Char is gonna fly over this way to give me advantage on my first attack there for him,
Okay,
and then be up out of the way.
and you hit.
All right. Whammo.
A good 15.
Yep. And then the follow-up hit on that same guy.
And that hits as well. You now know their AC is 15.
All right. For another 12.
All right, good hits. He's still
And
alive, but there you go.
okay, yeah, I was trying to. Okay. Okay, cool. Yep, and I'm going to be standing right here with Oreo.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Ire, you can hear the sounds of combat from this direction. What are you going to do?
Running over. Those 4, 5.
Can you jump in and out, or yeah? Because
I don't have enough movement to go in and out.
Yeah, yeah. This was all the further I was able to get to.
Yeah, I'll just start running around. I'll dash
Okay.
and come over here. And that's it.
Okay, fair enough. So it's the beginning of round 2. Bear Pico, what is your... Do you want to go first, or do you want to give your wolf command first?
I guess I'll go first. What are these? Are these just big crates?
Yeah, they're big crates. They're like 10 feet tall, just stacked full of... just very tall, full of crates. They're tied together.
All right. Well, I'll just lope over them. The bears. Oh wait, there. Oh, there's a wall there. Okay. Oh, or it's not. Is that those crates? I could actually go over them.
Are you going to try to climb over them? Or how are you getting over them? Oh, you mean you just want to walk over? Yeah, you can. You can just go in between. I mean, that is still a fairly big space there.
Yeah, it was just more to conserve movement. The bear can actually climb. I was just going to go directly over
Yeah, if you
them,
want to go
but-
over 10 feet, that's fine. If you got the movement. Either way is fine. So that's basically 2 hexes of movement to go over.
I guess it's about the same. 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Well, go ahead. I'm going to use feline agility. I'm going to run up to this guy here, maul back him.
Okay. You know their AC is 15.
All right. I'm assuming these are just normal attacks.
Yep. First one misses.
Okay.
Second one hits. Yep. All right. Go ahead and do your damage. It's all right. 10 points.
All right. And I'm going to retreat to here, and I'm going to tell the wolves, attack the bloodiest thugs first.
Okay. So then they will run up to attack. Actually, let me do this. I'll put you back in a moment. I just moved them over completely. Come on. All right. So the first wolf attacks and hits, doing 5 points of damage, and then that guy has to make a save to stay on his feet. Let's see if that happens. Come on, go. It does not. So he is now prone. which means that anybody within melee range gets a free attack. Next wolf comes, attacks, and moves away. And that is a hit. So he does 7 points of damage. The thug's not looking good with just a few hit points left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So the next wolf comes in and misses, despite the opponent being prone. The last wolf comes in, not last, but the next one comes in, turning out to be the last wolf for this person, as he does 10 points of damage, finishing him off. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's their movement? 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And there. Alright. All the wolves that can attack. They all move into place. Pico's at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Alright, Oreo, a bunch of wolves came in, ripping one of the guards to shreds. The other one, though, is still pretty robust. What are you going to do? You hit. For 8 points of damage.
That,
Plus 10, so 18.
and offhand.
Okay, you hit.
And that's it.
Nice.
Alright. And then Expert Thug 4, seeing all the wolves, and seeing you surrounding him. Alright, I give up. And he drops his weapons. Expert Thug 1 is still making his way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear a door opening, large double doors opening. Galen, the thug in front of Oreo has dropped his weapons and said he's giving up. But however, you also hear a door opening. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. This is the door I heard opening?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold an action, and if it's a thug, I'm gonna shoot the person who comes out that door.
Okay. All right, Devok, same for you. What are you going to do?
I'll move up, and then I'll shoot Expert Thug 4.
Okay. He is kneeling because he's
No,
dropped his
no.
weapons,
Don't
so
kill
you
him,
have
don't
advantage.
kill him.
I won't kill him. Never mind.
He just freaking stabbed half of my health. Kill
I'm
this
sorry.
mofo or I'm gonna do
No.
it.
It's up
He
to you, Devok.
surrendered,
Do what you're going to do.
But he's a witness. We could
I know.
use his testimony.
I guess, or he could join my army. Just
What?
saying.
You're hiring, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you already have 2
Yeah,
others.
so that means you don't have to kill him then, right?
You do what you want to do, Devok. I was just messing around.
If you want him to join your army, you have to let him live then, right?
Life
in a sense.
fire.
In a sense, yes.
All right, so what are you doing, Devok?
I'll leave him alive. Is there anyone else to shoot?
Not
You-
as of
you
yet,
heard
but
a door
maybe let's
opening
start
down
heading
this
into
way.
room.
I'll cover the corner.
Okay. All right. Ragu, the thug is currently kneeling. He's dropped his weapons and says he surrenders. What are you going to do?
Tie him up.
Say that again?
I am
I will
on.
go ahead and tie him up.
Okay. So you so you go over there and you work on that. All right, Ire, you can actually see the thug on the other side of the door that just opened up. What are you going to do?
Run up to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, hey guys. Hit him with my axe
And you hit.
twice.
Okay. So that looks like 21 points of damage, which he definitely felt. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah.
All right. Bear Pico, you see Ragu is currently tying up one of the thugs. However, you can hear Ire in combat this direction. So what are you going to do?
Okay. I guess I'll move to here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna command the wolves to attack that guy
Okay, so they will do so.
and to run into the far room to surround him.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right,
Bas-
first one hits for 8 points of damage. Next one attacks. Hits for 8 points of damage. Next one runs in. Attacks. Misses. Next one runs in. Attacks. And hits for 7 points of damage. Next one.
Did that guy make any of his DC 11 strength saves?
Oh, good point. I'll roll once I'm done because they all have advantage anyway. All right.
Oh,
Attacks for another 5 points of damage. Because I have to roll like 8 times. No, 7 times. Runs in. Attacks. Actually, I guess he'll run into the room, attacking on the way past. Critical hit for 8 points of damage. Okay, next one runs in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that works. Another critical hit for 14 damage, and the guy's dead. Alrighty, and then finally a wolf runs in, and just to make sure.
alrighty.
All right, Oreo. Ragu is currently tying up one of the thugs. What are you going to do, if anything?
Gavin, what are we doing? Are we still gonna keep?
So yeah, we're gonna search this room and we're gonna especially search this back room and then we're gonna see if we can head upstairs after that. But these two rooms are gonna be
What
very
are we searching for?
any evidence of the drug ring.
Then
Okay.
I would like to spend the time to search.
Okay, let me go ahead and exit out of combat.
You have your dungeon delver thing. Would that help you for searching for like anything hidden?
I mean, that's sort of how I've been trying to treat it, even though it's not necessarily how it's supposed
Oh,
to be
okay.
handled. I'll put it in the.
Char can help you. He has a +3 to.
Mm.
So,
I can also do a search because the bear has advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Oh,
Yeah, you
drugs.
can smell
Got
the
it.
drugs.
wolves, run! You hear that from inside the inside the warehouse.
Okay, I let the wolves know to let him go. And yeah, I guess I was near that huge old pile of drugs everybody had. I'm gonna try and sniff around and see if I can detect any drugs.
You don't
It would
actually
be
detect
over
any
here.
from the main warehouse. However, the smell is coming from this direction.
It would be over here.
All right, well, I'm gonna sniff around.
And yeah, you can definitely smell it all over the tables. You can see powder and it looks like alchemy equipment. And it's coming strongly from the back room where Oreo is. Oreo, you see a bunch of crates. And most of them are unmarked. Although you do see one that is does have some markings on it, which should show up on the screen now.
Hey guys, I think we found it.
Yes, sir.
But should you be touching it with your hand, or should with maybe I don't
Oh,
know, with
let's
somebody
leave
with
it.
magical stuff try and check it out just to be super safe that it is that?
If it's got the marking, it's definitely it. I can mage hand it open if you'd like to.
Just so that you don't leave any like evidence that you've been the one touching it. Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'll mage hand it open.
Okay, you do so, and yeah, it is stuffed full of bags and bags of the substance.
Okay, should we leave it here? Or do we want to take it? I think we should probably leave it here. So
Yeah, I think we should go call the guards.
Yeah.
Is this a
I
door
tell
to the back alley?
Should
Or
we
is that-
also
There is
check
a-
the upstairs area, or should we do that later?
Okay. Oh, that's somebody's hit points. Never mind.
Yeah. Ragu, tell them that we should leave the stuff here, and I'll use the wolves to lure the guards. Wolf attack.
Now,
Pico says to leave the drugs and the wolves will guide the guards.
Got it.
now, one thing you do remember is, you were told that any sort of evidence that is here will be gone, or anything you want to find here will probably be gone tomorrow.
Okay, so we should go upstairs now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
And as you're talking, you see some people running up, and you recognize at least one of them.
Polish, I'd like to see the upstairs, please.
Kalish like, what? The body's blood. What? You see Kalish faint and fall to the ground.
I have. Oh,
And then,
Excuse me, could you show me
I have the
the
wolves surround
upstairs?
them.
okay, the wolves surround them, and
Could
they put
you,
their hands up. What? What do you want us to do?
Take
I
us
would
to
like
the
you
upstairs
to take me.
offices.
I have an appointment, please, with the HV or the boss, whoever that is. I don't know.
I don't know who HV is, but
boss.
if you
Have an
want to go
appointment with the boss?
upstairs, go upstairs. Just we won't stay in your way. Just go.
Where's
Alright,
the
I'm
fastest
going.
way upstairs?
Don't worry, I know this place like the
if-
back of my hand.
If you go through the warehouse, there's a door into a workshop, and then you can go south from there.
Okay, let's follow his instructions. Is it this warehouse? Which one was it?
Yes, a warehouse. Yes, just go through
Okay.
the door.
Okay, Ire, come on.
I'm coming. Wait.
On the way there, I kind of just paused Galen for a quick second, and I was like, "Can
Yeah.
you just shoot your firebolt over here?" And I put my daggers up in the air so you can shoot at them like a target.
Okay, I shoot at it.
What?
Thank you.
You see a guy kind of huddled near the workbench. Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! I didn't do anything.
We're not here
Yeah,
to hurt you.
sure.
We're here to get upstairs. Is it through here?
Go! It's in the other room.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's go.
All right,
We go
and
upstairs.
you can see this person looking around. What's going on around here?
Don't worry about it. We're just going upstairs.
I have an appointment.
Hold on. I put you in the wrong room. Wait. There you go. Okay.
I somehow got put in the middle of a wall.
Is this upstairs? Oh.
Hold on. Ragu is gone.
I got put in the middle of a wall. Look on the first floor.
I'm also gone.
I don't know where I am. I think I'm upstairs.
What the heck is going on? I'm just as confused.
Oh,
I'm just as
just gained
confused.
weight.
as the
I'm not
rest.
touching anybody. I'm not moving my guy.
I can see things, but I can't see my character, which is the confusing part.
Hold on. I have to put you back in the map. I accidentally dragged you off the map.
Okay. I can-
Everything started going haywire all at once. Ire, are you back?
Oh yeah.
I'm still, I think, in the middle of nowhere. I'm not sure.
Galen, you're not visible either. Okay, let me go ahead and just put you in the new spot. There you go. Can you see now?
No. Let me refresh.
You're up in the corner. You might have to move your map over.
How about now?
We're all in a little tiny room.
Top right.
Scroll all the way to the right.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Anyway, so you go up the stairs and you see a small office. You can see there's a bookshelf. You can see there's a desk. There's a candle going, almost as if somebody was here just a moment ago. So what do you do? And
Okay,
there's
let's
also a room or a doorway right here where Oreo was.
Oh, let's
Okay.
find. Let's go through that first. Let's find whoever's up here before we start searching.
Yeah.
Is it open?
Yeah, I
unlocked?
tried to do it. There you go.
Oh, it is unlocked.
All right, you
Yep.
open the door and you see that there are several doorways. So what are you going to do?
Let's just begin searching every office.
Okay. So what do
Let's
you?
just open them all up.
Oh,
Let's
you're
open
gonna
up all the
just gonna
doors.
open up all the doors?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
There's a dude in here.
All right, you open
I
up all
found
the
the dude.
doors, and you see a large office over here. You see someone kind of looks like he's hiding underneath the table in the work area. You see another person kind of hiding in the back underneath the table in their work area, and then you see two offices.
Okay, let's search the offices.
I'm gonna block the stairwell just to make
Yeah.
sure that
Yeah.
nobody
Ooh, a
decides to run
chest.
downstairs.
Yeah, let's not loot this place though, Ire.
Well, there
So
might
I'm
be
gonna
drugs in
search
here.
this room for anything with HV or the symbol on it.
Okay.
Oh
You
wait, this
search
is
this. This is a workroom. It looks like a
oh no,
workshop. So, um,
okay.
from
Then
what you
I'll
can
leave it
tell,
in
the
there.
two main offices are where Pico is and where
Okay.
Oreo is.
Then I'll search this one.
All
Is
right.
this locked?
It is not locked. You open it and you see tools.
Okay.
Just-
Okay.
So Oreo, are you assuming you're searching first?
Yes.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You don't
Uh,
really have to roll anything because as you go searching the desk, you can just see papers on there. And one of the papers you notice, it looks like this was used by the boss wherever he is, because you tell it's the nicer of the offices. And you find a letter. I'm gonna go ahead and show everyone the letter.
Galen, I found something.
oh
Just much
good.
better.
And then Galen, you also find something, but tell me when you want me to get to that.
Let me finish reading this. Okay, cool. Let's move on to mine.
Okay. So you also find you find a bunch of different papers, but one stands out to you. It says Kensing Patrons. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that.
Okay. Cool. Let's pocket both of these and get the guards.
True.
All right. So you're gonna go downstairs.
Yep, and we're gonna go downstairs and turn ourselves in.
All right. Let me-
Wait a second. There's a guy here. What do we do?
Oh,
He's-
the people, let's just leave them.
Um, this guy's not a normal guy. I would,
He looks
Hey.
like a normal guy.
He's hiding under the table. So what do you
Yeah,
guys do?
I think we're good. Let's let these people go about their time. They're clearly just work people.
Okay. So go ahead and stack up, and I'll just move you downstairs.
Let's stack up by the stairs.
Where, Galen?
all of the deceased, not breathing people. Can I go ahead and kind of gather them up and get them onto a big bear's back?
I don't know if that's really the best
What are you
idea.
doing
Let's
that
just
for?
let them. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just let them. Just let the guards find them.
Hey, you're not supposed to know about that.
Oh, okay.
Know
my
about
bad.
what?
Wait. Are you lost again, Ragu?
Hold on a second. I was over in Discord for a second.
I think you're lost again. Let me move you down here. I don't know how that happened.
Yep, there I am.
Okay. All right, you come downstairs.
What about that one guy that was in the office?
He's still there.
Yeah, I was going to ask who he was and what's going on.
There's
'cause
a
he's not
bunch of
normal.
people up there, and they're just in workshops.
Hey.
Yeah, but one of the boss guys could be hiding in a workshop. Did we ask their names? Don't you want to catch him?
I don't think they're gonna tell you their name if considering the circumstances.
You can try if you want, but I don't think it's gonna lead to anything.
So you're gonna go up there and do something, Ragu? I'll put you back.
Yeah, I just wanted to find what's your name?
Oh.
Oh, that is so weird. On my screen, there's only one of you. On the other one, there's something weird's going on with Roll20. All right, so you go in and you ask for his name. He's like, please don't hurt me. You just do what you want.
What is your name?
He calms out. Fine. He stands up. My name is Ryder Southwark.
Oh, that's actually one of the dudes. Hold on. Ryder. Oh no, Ryder is one of the guys who's
He
who is
is.
getting nervous. He's I
Yeah.
think one of the good guys.
He might be the owner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right.
I own this place.
Yeah. There you go.
Do you know Zygo, Gravitin, or Mr. Valenstar? What do
You
they look
mean
like?
Mrs. Valenstar?
Ah,
And I know of that. Yes, I know them. Well, two of them I know their names. I've never seen them. Miss Valenstar I have seen.
okay.
And they are running an operation. I don't know the details. It was part of the arrangement. It was, well, there's a letter in my office you can see for yourself. Once
Do
you
they have
leave,
any other? Do they have any other office space or storage space here on your building?
it was just in this special workshop.
Okay. I'll go
And
ahead.
once you're done here, I will turn myself into the guards. I don't care anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Don't worry. They will be coming shortly. I trust you will escort them up here for all the evidence.
If
Well, we
you
have the
if you
evidence.
tell me you won't kill me, I will follow you.
Absolutely, I will not kill you, and I will not let others harm you.
Very well.
All right, that was relatively successful.
All right, you lead them down. All of you see right there. In fact, I want to go ahead and just show his nameplate so everybody can see it. All right, what do we do now?
Well, now we go talk to the guards. Let's go find them.
We took care of your thug problem.
Yeah, took care of that.
Yes,
problem
and
is-
potentially my life problem too. Depends on the guards.
Yeah. Well, we thank us later.
Yes. All right, so what do you do?
We're gonna. Hopefully, the wolves have found the guards. If not, I'm
Yeah.
gonna step
Hello,
outside and call for
guards.
the guards.
Guards.
I was told that they would be in the
The
area.
wolves are still surrounding a bunch of people out in the yard.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna yell guards.
Guards? Are there any guards?
And you notice
around?
that the
Oh, just before this goes too far, once they talk about wanting to go get guards, I am going ahead and exiting stage left.
Oh, hey, brown bear.
okay, what are you doing with the wolves?
I'll actually.
Are there any guards around?
Yeah, there will be, but hold on, I'm figuring out what Pico's
No,
doing real quick.
I'll dismiss the wolves.
Oh.
Okay. All
You
right,
guys gonna be like, where are all
And-
these?
Pico,
yeah.
you said you're exiting.
Yeah, I should have some gifts with me.
Check your Discord.
Gifts? What gifts?
Okay, so anyway, I guess Pico is exiting, and you guys are searching for guards.
Yes.
And you notice that there are more guards on patrol than you're used to. And as you start yelling for guards, a bunch of them run up. So one of them runs forward. What's going on here?
There's a drug lab in here.
And we have the evidence. Why don't you take
Mhm.
us in and we'll talk to your bosses? And
Yeah, I guess you need to arrest
Sorted.
us again because we're, we're not humans. So
All right. Okay, so where's this evidence?
oh, it's right
Alright,
this way. Follow me.
Yep, let's hand them
Where's
the letters.
where's the guy? He's gonna show him.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
we'll show
true.
them
Yeah, the
Ryder.
boss comes out and he says, "Hold on. I am the owner of this establishment. I have some crimes to confess to, but first, there has been an operation that I have been allowing to occur that apparently, according to these nice folks, involve drugs. I haven't seen the drugs myself, but I know the shop that the workshop they used. So please follow me." And then he takes them to the back, and then the guards go with them. And at this point in time, one of the guards kind of whispers over to you guys, "We will handle it from here. This is the time that you suddenly vanish. because when the lieutenants show up, it would be good that civilians weren't involved.
Got it. Say less.
Okay, bye.
All right.
So Valenstar, huh?
All right,
Yeah.
good work, boys.
We might
And
have to.
one thing that occurs to you is that somebody, Kragar, had mentioned that he believed nobility might be involved. So what do you do?
So the next move for us.
The Valenstar is a noble family. They were in the tournament.
I think Valenstar, they're the dinner, right? The people that invited us to the dinner.
Yeah, and I just want to say I called this 2 sessions ago that it would be the same people, but I think our next move is to investigate the Valenstars and follow up on our seemingly last remaining lead, which is the meetup that we have to crash with the silvers and
Oh
the
yeah,
exchanging
true.
for the
If that
nobles.
still
and
happens, yeah.
If that still happens, but
Maybe
yeah, I
what?
think
Yeah. What if we run like a impromptu public trial at the dinner? You know, like we're having dinner and someone gets everyone's attention and we just accuse them right in front of their friends and family. Wouldn't
that
that
would
be
be
fun?
hard to pull off, but really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, something to think for next time. So this at midnight, the same day, you still have another meeting to crash, and you have a ceremony to be a part of, and the following day you have the Valenstar celebration. But that will be where we end the session for tonight. So let
Okay.
me go ahead and set up your experience points. Alright, so goals would be there. Alright, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and Devok, where would you like your gifts placed?
Ooh.
Just place them outside the city, and I'll do. When I show you, well, I'll show you like a specific tree or something. So I hide them there.
Alright.
60 plus 140 plus 280 plus 140. We're gonna go ahead and do. Actually, we'll do 280 there. Alrighty, and so Oreo, you failed, right?
I failed. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pico, you failed a couple of times, right? Actually, did you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you actually rolled really well tonight when you had to roll. Ragu, I don't think you failed either, did you?
I actually don't remember. I was just asking David that.
Devok, you failed once, I think. Galen failed a bunch of times. No, you failed twice. Yeah, because of the searching. So you failed there. Galen failed twice. I failed, well, more than twice.
Oh, Ragu failed animal handling.
Oh yeah, that was a big fail. That's like a natural.
Oh, fair enough.
The irony is it was like a success by failure because that really helped me out.
All right, so there is.
Yeah, but I could have been kicked with the horse.
Yeah, there's the experience points. So everybody gets 1,260, 560 from encounters, 280 from treasure, 280 from exploration, 140 from goals, and then Oreo, Devok, Galen, and Ire max out their learning by failure. Pico is really successful this session, and Ragu was middling.